I literally just turned it on. Ah, yes. I'm still filling out the sheet with just minor things, but my numbers are changed. So that's good. Now, how many lay on hands do I get? I get 4 a day. Yeah. If you're on mobile, it takes a while. Oh. Meh. All right. Always can tell you. Okay.
You guys found the murdered body and told your tiefling contact Zia about it.
That's right.
And I don't think this is this day, but I know you guys went to a museum, right?
Yep,
Yeah,
Go look
Hoken's
at that.
place.
we decided
Or maybe
not
it
to
was
spend a
this day,
night
I'm
at
not
it.
sure.
We decided not to spend the night
Right.
at the museum. I think that was actually
Okay.
near the end of the session.
I guess it was. So what are you guys gonna do right now?
My thoughts are just staying at the Long Roads Coffee House. Well, let's see. Actually, we had some other leads besides the statue, right? Or not leads, but mysteries that we wanted to look at.
Yeah, you guys did.
Ooh, wait, I do have a notebook here I need to pull out.
There was Red Jill.
The Red
Yeah, there,
Jills.
there were like
They're
five
like
or
a thieves
six
guild.
different investigations or something.
Ah, found it. It's in session 0. Yeah, there was the threat of the Red Jills, the prisoners in Salix's salt works, strange noises around the Fair Fortune livery, but that we already investigated. Also, the statue defaced. There's the hidden cult of Milani and the missing opera singer and the missing mayor.
Yep.
Do we know anything about the prisoners? Like, what kind of crimes they committed or anything like that? I mean, I assume if they're in like a warehouse, they weren't like serious crimes.
That's something you could inquire about.
Because that might be a good direction to take to, continue to get on the side of the people to
Yeah,
free people who
people are
shouldn't be
being.
imprisoned.
Exactly. People are unjustly incarcerated.
Either that or the murderer we think is like that weird like swarm looking, not necessarily a Pathfinder swarm, but swarm of creatures that have their special powers. We could try and wait at night and I don't know, try and
You
stop
good?
it or something.
Yeah, I'm up for asking around
I think we
about
need
the.
some bait, right?
Yeah, we were going to disguise. Leon was going to volunteer as the bait with the
That's right.
disguise kit, and wait around at night to see if we could lure that swarm of creatures with you guys kind of lying in wait for ambush.
Okay, so right now we're trying to find something to do before it gets nighttime, or do we want to just kind of go, wait till nighttime and then do that?
I like the idea of asking around about the prisoners in the meantime.
Let's do that.
Everyone in favor of that?
Yeah, seems fine.
If you're not in favor of it, raise your hand.
Well, technically, my guy's not with you guys, so
That's true, he's napping.
Oh yeah. Yeah, we're just
Well-
gonna ask questions around. We're not gonna do anything too crazy.
Okay, I'll leave a message for Grim, letting, for, oh my god, my brain, for Kane,
can't.
leaving a note, letting him know what we're up to.
Okay.
Okay.
And I guess I'll either go with Caleb. Are we planning to go as a group, or do we want to kind of like go like split up and try to canvass the city, get as much info as possible?
You want to ask
I'd
around?
rather stick together a bit. I mean, we can, split up along a few different streets and meet back, but not be like in different parts of the city.
I
Didn't
can
we
see the
already-
logic in that.
Wait.
I mean, all we need is, one of us to get unrightfully thrown into prison for asking around too many questions or some new law that the Thrune comes up with.
True.
Yep. If you want to gather information about, you guys said about the people who are being imprisoned, you can roll me diplomacies.
All right.
Try and gather information.
Ooh, that's a 1.
Sometimes you roll higher than the guy that has an 11 mod.
Wait, did I not put a point in diplomacy? Hold on. Let me check.
You probably did. And you just
I did
didn't
not
get it
this
updated
time.
on your sheet.
No,
I guess that's paladin stuff.
Yeah. Lack of skill points.
Yeah. If you think you're gonna have enough feats left over, instead of putting ranks in diplomacy, you could take the feat Peerless Courtier, which lets you use your base attack bonus on diplomacy instead of your skill ranks.
We'll see how the campaign goes. Yeah.
The only downside to it is it doesn't actually refund. Like there's a fighter weapon training ability that does that too, and it refunds your skill ranks if you take it. And this feat doesn't for some reason. But if you use retraining rules, then you could get the skill ranks back that way.
Okay, so you guys ask around. Most of the information you get is guesses at best. A lot of people say that the people who are working the saltworks right now are people who have been arrested for crimes that have broken some of Thrune's, some of his, what do you call them? His proclamations.
Proclamations, yeah. They drink mint tea.
But Caleb and Freedom, you two getting the best results. You guys hear a more dubious rumor, but it's the one that would make more sense to you because you know people. is you hear that the people that are in prison there aren't actually citizens. It's it's a mercenary group that that's being held there on suspicion of working with underground groups.
Oh, we want to be an underground group. Maybe we should talk to them.
Purposefully get arrested.
Not exactly what I was thinking. I mean, they're being held in a warehouse. How tight could security really be?
Not that enough for an explosion, no?
Now, yeah, if you guys want to know more about the warehouse itself, you guys will have to either do some in-person investigating or give me some knowledge locals.
Alright, I will do that. For the knowledge local.
Yeah, the knowledge locals might as well. Like, there's no reason not
Have
to
I
roll
seen
that
this
one.
warehouse anywhere? No.
Amon, you remember some time ago that the owner of Salix Assault Works, Salix, was rightfully charged with unpaid back taxes and arrested. In fact, you also know that the man was caught resisting arrest and was killed. So, full ownership of the saltworks has defaulted to the Kintargan government. And you believe that the people working it aren't actually, like, the people that are in charge of it right now is a mercenary group that Thrun has placed in charge of it. They don't have like an acting official manager. Uh, they just have dudes who are occupying it and overseeing the imprisoned.
Okay.
Do I get any different information based on my role, or is it the same stuff?
Oh, I saw your 9. I didn't see your reroll.
Yeah, I decided to use it.
That's the information, but you can have your reroll back.
Okay, thank you. You are a generous GM.
But yep, that's what you guys have found out or know.
Okay.
Interesting.
So, but there are mercenaries that are from out of town that are holding it, and it means it's probably dangerous to be poking around in there if you get caught because, yeah,
Mm-hmm.
especially if they've been sitting in that salt mine, they might be itchy for any sort of excuse to do fighting since that's what they normally do.
Yep. But on the plus side, though, because they're mercenaries, you're not messing with the Dotari.
That's true.
True.
Not directly, at least.
Yeah.
Where is the saltworks located in the city?
Let me bring that up for you, and I'll go look at cooltext.com again.
Sorry.
Instead of taking Infernal for my language with my linguistics, I took Tengu instead.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, that works. You have people that speak Tengu here.
And he also kind of he the night like they're like supposed to be like stealth and stuff, so he wants to be able to like get the information in their main language.
Smart. Plus, you can speak in code or something to make sure that you aren't overheard.
Yeah, that's the other thing is make it to where he can give out messages in Tengu. So if they're intercepted, not that many people here probably know that language.
Right. Unless they're like a level 1 wizard with
Okay.
comprehend languages.
So this one is pretty tempting here. A lot of possibilities.
How do you mean?
You talking about cool text right now? Like all your options of text you can use?
I'm talking about the Saltworks.
Oh, okay.
Ah.
This stream not sponsored by Cool Text.
No, but it could be.
So Salix Saltworks is located on the western side of Kintargo, and it's actually out by the docks that are outside of the walls. It's right by the the ocean water.
Ooh.
Is that what they're? Are they extracting salt from the ocean, or is it like a salt mine, or is it like a cave or something? Or are they digging into the ground maybe?
No, it's mostly whatchamacallit. It's like they bring the salt there and they
Oh,
break
okay.
it down or
It's more
stuff
like a
that.
refinery then.
Yeah. That's all all the hard labor.
Yeah.
If possible, I guess once learning that, well, I guess I'll wait until we reconvene as a group and exchange all this information. How long do you think it takes for us to gather this information?
No, I mean the gather information with the diplomacy roll we did earlier would have been like D4 hours or something like that.
There you go. That's the time now. It's past
All
noon.
right. I guess we can meet back at the coffee house for lunch.
Sure.
Sure.
All right. I guess we convene there and exchange the information. And once we've, disseminated that information and the knowledge locals and such, Leon says, perhaps we could invade the saltworks from the mer, go from the ocean.
Like in a boat.
Oui, Juris, we could go with a boat.
This sounds dubious.
Well, we could do some more investigation. I could go there at night on times that we are free when we are not trying to tempt a swarm of little creatures.
Do we know
Yeah, or even during the day
where
when it's legal.
the hornet's nest exits? Wasps.
Where the wasp's nest exits.
Yeah.
Where does the
North,
yellow
south,
jacket
Somewhere
nest
out into the
exit?
ocean.
Right.
And I would say that it probably exits out into this little bay here.
Uh-huh.
So when he's smuggling, he's like still in view of stuff. Because it's like right
He might
I
be doing it
mean,
at night.
he's has some kind of ship, like, you're already in the ocean. You're not loading your cargo on the docks of the city, which is where they're going to catch you.
I'm just stating it's still
Where the
kind of
port authority's
risky. Like, but yeah.
Oui, there is a lot of danger associated with this kind of activity. Perhaps during the daytime we could casually walk around the area, uh, like we were, just a humble citizen, not up to regular things.
Yeah, that's my thought. It's no need to be suspicious yet.
I could disguise myself with one of my potions, so nobody could recognize me.
Will anyone recognize you anyways?
You tell me, monsieur?
I don't know. There are a lot of people in this city. I don't think it's very likely someone's going to recognize any of us.
Ah, but you do me a disservice. I have a very vibrant personality. He
Yeah,
takes
you're
a
not,
drag from a cigarette.
Now,
Caleb's not.
Freedom,
You're
on the
not from
other
around
hand,
here, but
Freedom
some of
is
us are
able to be spotted
actually
in the
fairly
crowd.
recognizable.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Oh,
We're yeah, some of us are
you didn't tell me you were famous.
famous isn't the right word, but we're very involved with the local communities.
Perhaps you could be infamous. Stick with us.
Uh, yeah, sure.
I mean, I do
That sounds
business
all
with people
right.
down in that area of the of town. Like some of the, I mean, most pretty much anywhere in town. I have clients, but
Ah, I
at
see.
one point or another,
Very well. Do what you want. Have the benefit of no one knowing me in this city.
Nobody knows me yet. It's a shame. But that day will change.
That bright and shiny day.
Yes.
So the people that know you, Freedom, they're not likely to forget.
Oh, I don't know. People in Magnamar forget about everything.
C'est la vie. Well, I've personally volunteered myself to go look around the perimeter of the saltworks, see if I can find any weak points in their perimeter.
Okay.
Yeah, I think we should all go. Maybe in a couple groups, like group of 2 and a group of 3.
I believe Ken he's going to be snoozing the day away, so it will be just two groups of two.
Oh, well. We can
Well,
go
if you
get him
guys come
and give him
back,
some
if
coffee.
you guys, yeah, if you guys come
we are
back,
back
he'll
right
wake
now.
up.
We're back
Yeah,
right now, so I'm saying, like, we can go up and wake you up.
Yeah, he
He
was
slept
just
like
taking
all
a nap.
morning, so
Yeah, he's not
yeah.
like
I think we
out of
would, yeah.
commission.
Oh, okay.
And Kane slept for the rest of the campaign.
Yeah, he's lights out.
I will brew
Bye,
some
guys. I'm
cafe
just
for him.
Okay, I'll go wake him up.
he does
Maybe you're
he does the
doing.
Aragon thing where he sits up with the knife in his hand. No, I'm just joking.
Nice.
Are you doing? You could be doing the thing that I might be doing, where you take like dream bloodline stuff. Like I'm just preparing for
Yeah,
that. Just sleeping a lot.
he's entered the dream world. He's fighting himself right now.
Yeah, exactly.
If he's
So
still
anyways,
finding
yeah,
himself.
I'll wake you up and
Who's
once you're
this
done with
freaking
your
nun?
dream.
Right?
Yeah.
All right, yeah, he'll go with you guys and listen to what
Alright.
you guys found. Catch up,
Yeah, we
basically.
catch you up. Yeah. And thanks for staying up all night. I know that wasn't easy, but you got us some really valuable information.
You nuts.
I
Let's
think
see what the Saltworks
I think I'll spend
has
15 minutes
offered.
while we're here. Prepare spells into my empty slots from leveling up.
Okay.
He also says if we don't see anything tonight or today at the Saltworks, maybe we could send our Tengu friends there to check it out as well at
Yeah,
night.
that's a good idea.
Since we're gonna be staying up and doing the other thing, we can have them go over there while we're trying to figure out the swarm thing.
Yeah, I don't remember if there's we gave them a map and they're trying to learn the city, so I don't know if I don't know, they probably could find the area easy enough. Doesn't seem like it's too hard to find.
It's not about finding the area, it's about being able to infiltrate and exit. They need to learn it, which
Yeah,
they
and
said they needed time.
stay hidden. Yeah, I mean we can give them as much
Okay,
time as
we'll
they
give them
need.
some time.
All right, so are we going to the saltworks to just kind of casually inspect the area in person?
I think
Sounds like
so,
that's what you
yeah.
guys are gonna do. Is just take a look at it.
Yeah, at least
Yeah.
take a walk around.
Non-suspicious investigation.
That's right. I got my finger on the bluff
If the
scale,
guards
waiting to
ask
roll it.
you, just say that you're
Do
investigating the saltworks non-suspiciously.
does Kane know if the Saltworks actually sells salt? Like obviously they do, but do
Well,
they
they
sell it to
refine it. Do they
local?
sell it?
Do they sell it to local businesses?
You're right. We may need to buy a bunch of that when we get salty from later encounters in the game.
Well, I was thinking if we get the coffee house's salt, if they get it go there and be like, hey, can you get us an order so we could go inside and check out and have a
Oh,
cover.
that's actually smart. Wow.
We very
Do
intelligent.
coffee houses need salt though?
Yeah, haven't you ever
Do
had
they? I guess
salt
they
in
had.
coffee?
No, I haven't.
Yeah, little
But
Salt
dash of
but
and
they
salt.
also
caramel.
make pastries and things, so you definitely would need
Yeah.
salt for that. I drink my coffee black.
Maybe we can ask Miss Longroads about that. See if she can help supply some more legitimacy to our cover. Like if there's any paperwork or something.
Yeah, that might be a good way to get inside, but it's still probably worth investigating the outside first.
Right, without getting too in person with
So
the
we
people who are
maybe
guarding it.
know, yeah, more what we're getting into before we go in there.
I
Right.
think what you would know about the salt distribution is that this salt works. It provides to a number of other distributors. This is more like the refinery.
Oh, okay, so not a place that would actually have a door. It's not like Salt Costco where you can just walk in.
Right.
Gotcha.
But still, it's a good idea. We can, just come at it from a different angle. We're here to try and commission some salt be sent to our factory or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And if that doesn't work for, the salt works, I'm sure that there's down the line there might be another situation where we could use that whole Long Roads coffee house supplies as a cover.
Sure, someone's got to grow coffee beans and supply flour for the breads and things.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so we should probably head out.
Yeah.
You guys do.
Avance.
Alright.
All right.
You head over there, and you can see the salt works. So, you can see the main, or well, the front office, and there's a double door entrance to the front office, and it's labeled on the building, I mean. And then the largest part of the building is the salt pit itself. And there are 3 chimneys around this spherical silo's circumference.
Leon looks at those with great interest.
There is a visible work yard. It's a covered patio that has loaders for receiving and transporting other deliveries. And then there's another smaller building on the other side of the workyard that looks like it's like a, for lack of a better word, like a barracks. Like it looks like it's somewhere lived in.
Do the chimneys look like they are smoking?
They are.
All right.
It looks like they're burning.
Do I know what they might be burning? Whether it be wood, coal, or salt?
It's the salt. They're drying the salt.
Ah, I see. So it's not like combustion smoke, but like evaporated water?
Yep.
All right.
Um,
Does it look like they're... Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
no, I was just trying to figure out, like, we're afraid to go in?
Well, we don't
Not that...
have a reason to go in.
Okay.
One
If
doesn't
you want to go in
just
though
walk
and make
into a
something
salt
happen,
refinery.
then go for it.
Oh boy.
What it
This
is
sounds like the
what's
biggest
inside
setup.
is there's like prisoners of
You
a
know that
guild.
there are people that are being forced to work the salt works. A lot of the rumors are that there are people who have been arrested, and this is kind of like you know, their punishment under Thrune. But Caleb and Freedom have heard another rumor
Mm-hmm.
that makes more sense to you guys, that these aren't people who have been arrested because of breaking any rules. It's more likely that this is another mercenary company that have been arrested under suspicion of working with other underground organizations that Thrune does not approve of.
Based on my observations of, the people walking outside, does it look like they're part of any particular mercenary group that I might know of? Like, do they have any distinguishing, like, badges, or do they all carry a certain weapon, etc.?
No.
All right.
How guarded does it look?
I'd say we just barge in.
Well, from the outside, it doesn't look guarded at all.
Yeah, but we think there's mercenaries running it,
Right.
and that the prisoners
Uh,
also might be mercenaries, I guess.
Correct.
So, I mean, unless you want to start a prison riot, I don't know if going in there is a good idea yet.
I do like
These
your
people need to be
boldness, mon
liberated.
capitaine. Oui,
Do they,
I
though?
agree.
We don't really know much about them. Like, we think maybe that they are mercenaries who were trying to resist the government, which could be good, but
doesn't
are
matter.
their
They have
morals and
slaves.
beliefs the same as ours? I mean, prison workforce are different from slaves. You can't sell prisoners.
Au contraire,
Buy
my
them.
friend, you can sell labor.
You can sell the labor, but and I'm not saying what they're doing is right, but I'm also saying I don't think we should rashly try and free these people based on rumors. We need to find out for ourselves what the truth is.
Well, then
Hmm.
let's go in.
How busy is this area of town?
How busy is this area
Since
of
it's
town?
yeah, since it's outside the main, like the wall. Is it?
There's still a lot of
Is
business
this
that
like
goes
an?
on here.
Yeah, that's the
There's
other thing we gotta
people
worry about.
milling about at
If
any
we
given time.
start a big thing here, it might call guards, and we might not be able to handle all of it. But maybe we come back later, uh, get some more info, and then we can break them out.
If you like the wild side, perhaps we have another protest here to protest this work that the prisoners are doing, and then we can incite a riot, and we can hide in the crowd like we did at the last protest. Though organizing a protest of that scale would be quite difficult. But I think that's
It would
better than just running in and trying to free the people we don't even know.
I do like the idea of another protest against the government.
Protests are only going to get you so far.
Well, it would be a distraction. The actual work would come down to us.
I mean, we can still go in and talk to the people inside the building. We don't have to, like, rally up anything if information's what you want to gain. But I assure you, something suspicious is going to happen.
And how well do you think the mercenary guards are going to take to us barging into their makeshift prison?
Who says we're barging in? We're customers.
To what? This place doesn't sell anything.
We don't know that.
We do
I
know
suppose,
that. Matt told
But
us
do
that
we?
this place doesn't sell salt.
I'm
He
an
said that
out of
it's a
towner,
supplier.
and I don't know this.
It
Well, we
doesn't
told
sell
you.
salt directly, but it still does like do business with distributors.
Yeah, they have a sign. I'm a
So they're
distributor.
not gonna like give you salt like for any kind of like
Freedom
money you
saying
give them,
lie
but they
and
still
bluff. That is what the player secret
Yeah.
is trying to express to the
That's-
player.
that's fine.
Zergurium.
And we've
Freedom
already
is
discussed
saying-
doing that.
Yeah, well,
And
let's
So
do
that's
it.
you do
something
is
where
you go
we
in-
said we wanted to see the outside first, and then we could discuss a plan to infiltrate.
Sorry, I'm
So
behind.
I think
Okay.
you're skipping to part 2.
If you go in and
let's keep scouting the outside first,
uh,
though.
yeah, like we could go in and pretend like, oh yeah, we have salt that needs to be refined or something like that. Like that would be one way to do it.
Yeah, I like
I
that
do
idea.
like that idea.
But yeah, I don't know. I guess
we're asking around for prices and seeing who's the best place to refine this.
Are there
for
other
us.
salt works in the city, or is this the only one that we know of?
This is the only salt works in the city.
There might be other salt works in different cities.
I'm sure
We
there are,
could,
but I don't know of any.
Right. I mean, I'm saying as part of our cover, we could, talk about like a different salt works that's like not in the city, or we could just, say they wish to remain anonymous.
And okay, so why don't we meet up somewhere where we can discuss this and all get on the same page as to our cover story, and then we can move forward with this plan. Unless there's anything else we want to look at now. I don't know if there's much ability for us to inspect the barracks looking houses or living area.
You can if you want, but if you want to get a closer look, then you're going to have to use some skills or resources. Because getting closer to the barracks or getting into it means getting into the yard,
Okay. So yeah, let's retreat
the
back,
work yard.
discuss a plan to get in, discuss a backstory, cover story, whatever, and then we'll try and get inside and get a closer look.
Okay.
All right.
And I guess we don't even have to go all the way back to the coffee house.
Also,
We can just
secret.
kinda-
I'm just saying this because I really liked your forward thinking. If you want to do something, do it.
Yeah, it's fine.
You're a character that can make things happen.
Yeah, I know. Also don't want to freak the players out.
I'm
I like
honestly good
freaking
with
Sir Graham
whatever.
out.
I'm good with
there's
whatever.
a time and place
You
for,
played with me long enough.
for spontaneity.
we bash doors down. I'm good with that.
But I don't know. It seems like an odd choice your character would make, considering we have
Oh no,
almost
it's
no knowledge
exactly
of
the kind of
people inside
choice
here.
my character would make.
No, yeah, freedom is whatchamacallit. He's outgoing.
His name's
And
Freedom.
if he gets attention, no matter what it is, he wants.
Yeah.
I mean, his name is Freedom, and they're slaves or prisoners.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, fair enough. I mean, if you're like my character, freedom goes in, then do it.
No, I don't. You guys talk them down. There'll be
Okay,
other
yeah.
opportunities.
Well, yeah. Let's discuss the plan and then we'll do it. And once we're inside, if we see something appalling or crazy, then I'm perfectly fine with acting rashly because you have to act in the moment.
Yes. So I did mention bluffing, but I ain't doing no bluffing. So
Right,
I
it would
can
be
assist with
one
the
of
bluffing.
one of your teammates' skills be called upon there.
yeah.
That's why you guys are a party.
All right. So
Well, if all else fails, they don't want to let us in. I'll scare them into letting us in.
Mm-hmm.
You've seen me with this scythe. You know what I can do.
He's
So
All
as
right. So what's the plan?
he's a murderer in his
As
sleep,
is
I
a-
tell you. I tell you.
Definitely not Caleb's plan.
We'll call that
Perhaps,
Plan C.
As far as our cover story goes, I vote that we keep it as vague as possible, saying that our benefactor, which is to be anonymous, and we are scouting for the best price.
All right.
If they ask for any papers, we just say we don't carry any because our documents are too sensitive to be carried around willy-nilly. who we could say Gala Freedom. You could be the bodyguards. Kane as well.
Yeah.
Uh, Emma, you
Bodyguards
could.
for a person who doesn't carry anything on them because it's too sensitive.
Well, whoever is going to be the person taking the lead, they could be a very important person, whereas, they might not have the documents on their person. The person themselves could be considered very valuable to the company.
Very well. And what kind of price are we looking for this salt refining? I don't know
Uh,
what that even normally costs.
we could do a modicum of research on that, or we could just let them be the ones to play their hands first.
And how much salt do we have to be refined? How long do we want it, or how, what's our timeline for having it refined? These are the questions
300
we need to figure out.
300 kilos to be processed within a month.
Okay.
I'll be right back.
I have no idea if that's
Alright.
reasonable or not, but those are numbers.
And should any questions come into play, Amon, you could be my accountant.
Okay.
And should they start asking questions that are a bit too product, Caleb, Freedom can, you could be very tough, Flex.
Or beautiful.
Wait, you could seduce them.
Yes.
Use your soothing words and presence.
Caleb's like standing there, like flexing his muscles off and on, and looking at him to see how it looks. There's not much to
Oh
see.
no.
I mean, he's strong, but like he's like
All right, I'm back.
not like giant
Um,
muscle strong.
I know
He's like elven, half elf strong.
like I can disguise myself pretty effectively for this sort of thing for a couple hours even. Using a transmutation spell, but I can only use it on one person, either myself or one of you.
Leon does have an extract of Disguise Self prepared. And I think we also have that disguise kit as well.
Okay, yeah. This guy's self lasts for 20 minutes, so that might be long enough
Yeah.
for just going in and talking to them.
Granted, they will get, a save to recognize it as an illusion if they interact with me.
Yeah. Mine's actually a transmutation one. I have the spell called False Face.
Ooh, I like that.
It alters the details of your appearance so that you are no longer recognizable as yourself. You don't have any control over the details of your appearance, although when you cast it, you can choose a appearance that you previously used with the spell. And it lasts for 2 hours.
So you give
And
your
normally it's
random
a personal
appearances
range.
names? I don't recall Bob.
Yeah.
Bob had a big nose
Yeah.
and wide eyes. Yeah.
I assume you have to do something like that in order to
Yeah.
specify which appearance you want to reuse if you're going to do that.
I feel like you need to
But,
roll some dice to determine your facial features.
Maybe they don't have any mechanic built in for that, but
Well, let's go on to Skyrim,
like in
boot
the
it up,
spell
and see what
description.
happens.
Right. I think that was a joke I made last time too. I was like, it basically turns on the random character generator from your favorite video game. But yeah, normally it's a personal range spell, but I could actually put it on somebody else too if I use Bonded Mind. If I use my tribal cooperation. But yeah, I only have one of those prepared right now, so.
Well, I mean, if you're willing to spend the slot on this little foray, that'd be awesome.
I just don't know who, like, if I should use it on you or me, like, because one of us is probably going to be talking to them more, right?
Right. Well, I'll
Yeah, I
definitely be
mean,
doing a lot of bluffing.
I guess like yours, you only
Amon,
use
you're
yours on your.
and so you're known as a lawyer in the town. Could you not pose as a lawyer helping handle the transaction,
I mean,
as
I
well as
could,
maybe
but
accountant?
I think it'd be safer if they don't know it's me.
True, but my plan is to just say I was hired for this, and I don't know anything about these other people. I was just given this job. Play the I'm too low on the totem pole to know anything card. If
Yep.
anything goes bad.
My guy's just gonna be quiet.
I mean, that's fine, but
Like I'm a farmer who
yeah.
just lost his house, so and
But
father.
that's not what
Yeah.
I'm not going to do. I do want to try to avoid
Okay.
being recognized if possible.
Then what
Okay.
are our code names?
I mean, also keep in
What do I
mind,
call you?
I was recently arrested too.
Oh my god. Let's not overcomplicate this.
Kale's like, no, we need code names.
Yeah. No, we do. You're gonna be Noma. They'll never expect. And Leon's gonna be Noel.
Let me know when you
I
guys are
think
ready.
Freedom's gonna
Yeah,
be Modern.
I think we should be good just going in there with. You guys can use your disguises on yourselves since you're gonna be getting the most attention.
Yep. Alright, you guys do what you want, but call me Balak. My name is
All right.
Balak for this.
I'll-
All right, Belloc.
Sure.
I'll make sure that you don't get the idol. All right.
So yeah, I'll
Okay.
cast False Face on myself before we head over there, since it lasts for 2 hours. I'll get it up like well in advance.
Okay.
All right, works for me. And I'll use disguise self on my birth.
Yeah, you'll probably want to wait till a little closer though, because it only lasts 20 minutes, right?
Yeah, like once we're like, within spitting distance, and I'm like behind a tree or something, I'll do
Yeah.
that.
Dang, I should have prepared 2 of these. Oh well.
So all of you are going.
Yeah.
Yep.
Sounds like
Yeah.
And Amon has altered his face. Leon's casting disguise self on himself.
right.
What are the rest of you guys wearing, and what are you guys presenting? Namely, arms and armor.
I'm wearing my armor, and I have my weapon sheathed and my shield away.
I mean, this is just a walking stick,
A scythe?
With an ornate
and I'm going
headpiece.
to use it as a
Oh,
walking stick
jeez.
as I walk.
That's
With
that's terrible disguise.
scythe head sharp part pointed like
Oh my god.
towards my arm.
See,
a bit,
it works
I
in
guess.
his head.
Well,
Leon will
Came-
respectfully ask Caleb if he can leave that very recognizable weapon behind.
but what if something goes wrong? How am I supposed to be your bodyguard if I don't have a weapon?
I'm sure we have a spare sword here somewhere. I believe the hornet's nest has one.
You could attempt to conceal a weapon.
But
Yeah, scythe
I'm a
isn't very
bodyguard. I'm
concealable,
supposed to
though.
be intimidating and.
No, I'm just saying. If you
What kind of
How
bodyguard
do
would
you
carry a
sheath
weapon
There you go.
openly?
A scythe, yeah.
You don't.
I wouldn't.
How do you
That's why I said
conceal
I
it?
use it as a walking stick, not sheathed.
Yeah.
with great difficulty.
Yeah.
I use it as
not,
a walking
not
stick
very convincingly.
because I'm literally a bodyguard. Like you're supposed to have a weapon. If someone asks, I'm a bodyguard. I was hired for this. This is why I have a scythe that could
just tell them
theoretically be
you
a
tried to
weapon,
tell him
not
to
a
put
farmer
away,
tool.
and he wouldn't. So you said, "Fine, we gotta go," and because we were gonna be late.
All right.
I'll
For
act
me.
dumb for you. You can act
You had
act
to
like
argue
I'm
with your
sick.
bodyguard. Anyways,
Kane
didn't have
has all of
time.
his gear on, but his
I'll
his
practice
bow's
now.
slung over his back, just like normal.
Okay.
But how I protect you with no stick?
They also might just take away our weapons when we enter this place too. They might just be like, "Oh, okay, leave your weapons here," type of thing. So we'll see.
I'll do what I can, and I give a wink at the party.
All right. He'll wink back at you.
Winkety wink wink.
All right. I
This
guess.
is why I need false face.
It's fine. Everything's
am not
fine.
associated with
I'll
these people.
take care of things.
I'll disguise myself once we get close enough as a fat halfling.
You know what we're
brown
gonna have
hair.
to do is for Kalo, we're gonna have to make his weapon transformative.
Ooh.
I mean, there's such
There
a
we
thing
go.
as a switch scythe, which is, I think, what you're talking about.
Yeah, should get a hold of one of
A
those.
switch scythe would be cool.
And then it could actually look like a walking
Because
stick.
I have a feeling we're gonna be dealing with public often.
Eventually,
People
it'll
might
get
learn
upgraded
that
to a
you kill a
butterfly
lot of
scythe.
people with a scythe. And then, like, every time people see a person with a scythe...
And
Well,
by then
like,
it will be
I'll
destroyed.
give you guys a very general example. When you guys do stuff, especially when it's against House Thrune, there's a chance that your rebellion's notoriety score goes up. The higher it is, the more Thrune starts to crack down on you guys.
Uh-oh. So we're gonna be recognizable.
Yeah, but no one even knows me yet, so it's fine.
Yeah, well...
Yeah, we.
If you do perform a successful raid on the Salt Works and your notoriety score goes up, it might be reflected in that they start to notice, 5 people wearing or carrying certain equipment.
I mean, I haven't asked around town or anything, but I have a feeling there might already be rumors about someone that was swinging a scythe around like a madman at the protest a couple days ago.
This probably is true.
Like, yeah, the Dotari came in to try to, like, subdue the crowd and with non-lethal damage, and then he just decided to just straight up try to murder the Dotari.
And that's when a legend
That
was
was funny.
born.
It wasn't a Datari, it was another, like, peasant person.
Oh, yeah, that makes it a lot better.
The Datari were just watching.
So if it's poor people, it's okay.
Yeah.
I'm only joking.
All right,
so I guess we're
let's head into this
deciding.
place.
Yeah.
This
All right,
doesn't seem
you
like it's
approach
gonna
the
go.
Salt Works.
This
Are you
is
guys
fine.
approaching
Everything
from
is
the
fine.
work yard or from the front entrance?
Wherever their front
This is
entrance
me saying,
door is.
I think this plan is really good and is definitely gonna work. Hey, look, this
Okay,
worked really
you
well.
guys get to the
I
front
just want to
entrance.
get inside.
There's nobody there outside. Do you guys knock on the doors?
Sure, I'll knock on the door
Yeah,
as the
well-
bodyguard. Boom, boom, boom.
Okay.
Yeah.
You guys knock on the door, you check the door. It is locked.
Ah, yes.
After knocking, there's a few moments that pass, and then from one of the double doors, a sliding like thing opens up,
Okay.
Uh-huh.
and someone on the other side inquires, who are you?
I introduce myself. I say, "Oh, bienvenue, monsieur. I am Fonob, and I'm here on behalf of an anonymous benefactor from a different city, and we wish to peruse your saltworks to see if we wish to work out a distribution deal with you."
Okay, roll me a bluff check.
Alrighty. I wish I did that in secret, so I did not know the answer to the roll.
There's a
They,
dice
you
tower.
can actually too, right?
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, there's a little
Yeah,
dice
there's a dice
tower
tower.
on the right side there, bottom right, and if you roll your dice into that, it hides it from you, and only the GM sees it.
Oh, I see it now.
But
All
tell
my
your game master
open
you're doing
windows
it,
block
because he might not know and say something out loud.
Right.
Actually, I think it might show a tower to the game master when you do it.
And I'll also slip him. I'll also hold a couple of well, oh, I'll wait a moment to see if he buys it or not, and then I'll see if his palms need to be greased.
Okay. You say that, and they nod their head, and the little slidey thing, it doesn't close, but you do see them turn around, and they say, "Hey, who handles the business?"
The answer could be really good or really bad.
Freedom's starting to get all the info he needs.
And you hear another gruffer voice say, "Business, whatever. Just let some of them in." And the person at the front door looks at the five of you and says, "All right, you." He points. You, he says to Leon, and one more person can come in.
Hmm. I look around and I tell
Freedom bats his eyes
bodyguards.
prettily at you.
Oh, at Leon.
Yeah.
Caleb flexes his muscles at you.
It's like the character selection
God.
screen where you're like mousing over each person and they all do their little thing to try
Yeah,
to
they all
convince
do their
you.
little pose.
Yeah.
I'll say.
Kate,
I'll ask.
Kane looks at
Go ahead.
Freedom and it like nods for him to go in.
I say, like, you know, like we've been over the numbers. If we need to go over them again, I can wait out here, and you can come discuss them with me afterwards or whatnot.
Merveilleux. Pardon, monsieur, would you mind if I add one bodyguard and my accountant come in, please? Just one more?
Yeah, all right.
All right.
Merci. And I'll gesture to Freedom and Amon.
Yep, I'll go.
All right.
Caleb has a noticeable frown on his face from being rejected.
We'll be out here.
Can't see it because I'm walking in.
All right, you guys.
Kane
the three of you
looks
walk
at
in.
Amon and Kane looks at Amon and says, "We'll be out here," and like lets him know that if shit goes down, just without saying anything.
Yeah.
Okay.
You guys walk in. The double doors open for you three, and you guys can see the salt pit, like fairly close to the entrance.
All right.
And inside there's almost a dozen people working it, breaking down salt. And the person who lets you in ushers you into the left. And there's a couple of benches and tables there. As well as one that has like drinks and cards on the table.
Uh-huh.
All right.
And the person that comes up to address you from there is a dwarf.
Okay. Do I recognize this dwarf by chance?
You do not.
Okay.
The dwarf is displaying prominently a belt buckle with the unholy symbol of Asmodeus.
Oh, do I know that?
Oh boy.
Probably. Is that very common?
I definitely-
Oh yeah, it's pretty noticeable. It's
Mhm.
very common knowledge
Okay.
around here. It's an upside down pentagram. And the dwarf inquires, what's this all about business?
I'm here on behalf of a contractor who wishes to remain anonymous at this point. Competing price points and all that. We are here to observe the saltworks to see if you are worth doing business with. We have 300 kilos of salt that needs to be processed, and we are in a bit of a rush.
All right. Well, he starts talking to you about a distribution of salt. Why don't you guys roll me? You three roll me perception check.
All
Yeah, I
right.
was gonna say I'm definitely looking around and trying to
A different
like get
one
a
from
feel
the 11 I rolled
for
earlier?
like
Or...
the mannerisms of everybody I see. Are they happy?
What was that, Pluto?
Are they sad?
I rolled an 11 earlier on perception. Do you want me to roll another one? Or...
Oh, okay.
And
I'll take that.
sense motive also for any body language.
I have 2 ranks in perception, but only a +3 because it's not a class skill. Have higher if my bird was with me, but I felt like having a bird come in with me was probably not the best
Gasp!
idea.
Is that a familiar?
Just
Are you
dress like
wizard?
a pirate.
Get out of
Arr,
here.
I'm a pirate. This is...
Yeah, I know. I was
You
coming in like I'm a pirate.
You could have it all always go sit up in a tree or something. I mean, birds sit up in
It's
trees.
there. It's just not like it's probably sitting outside with you guys, with you two. But
What you need to
yeah.
do is just get a hat. Get a hat to where it could chill inside it.
have it inside my hat. Yeah.
I made a witch where
Like
my
Radagast the Brown.
yeah, I made a witch where my hair was so tangled, a tangled mess that it made its nest in his hair.
Yeah.
I thought that was really cool.
Okay, so the only thing I guess I can give you on perceptions here is that you see that there are 6 prisoners being held in the saltworks as you guys pass by the pit. And they all look pretty hard worked.
Mm-hmm.
Like they're not physically well.
I see. Like they're a bit malnourished.
Yeah, or overworked, or both.
Gotcha.
They're
Damn,
not healthy.
it sucks that I rolled so low. I finally had a point in perception. I was like, yay, skill bonus, and then
Yeah.
is there anything that I might be able to get with the knowledge engineering as I look around this place?
No, unless you're looking for something specific.
I'm looking for weak points in the structure.
No, you don't see anything like that.
While we're walking around, I'll use my legal expertise to try to like kind of make like convincing I don't know, like our convincing like discussions about like business kind of arrangements. I guess it sound like fucking Vincent adult men on here. We're gonna do a business here.
Does Amon have a
Uh,
trench coat?
No, should have though. But yeah, I'm gonna like kind of I don't know. He doesn't know the salt industry like specifically too well, but he's dealt with like drafting up business contracts before. So yeah, that's kind of I guess where I'm going with that.
So what is your intent here?
Well, like while he's showing us around, I'm going to I just want to I guess I was just mentioning like profession barrister.
He
Probably
wants to keep the
I'd be like
ruse
trying to
up.
leverage. I want to
Give him the
leverage
old razzle
that.
dazzle.
I want to leverage my character's experience doing like as a barrister doing like contracts and whatnot, contract law to yeah. I don't actually have ranks in bluff, but I do have ranks in that. So
Like just like talking shop and stuff like that?
yeah, basically yeah.
Okay, you can do that. I don't need
Like
to
I
roll
don't
that.
want it. Right, I'm just saying that like rather than it's just like silently walking around and taking it all in, I'll like try to keep him talking and like keep him focused on like
Yeah, I
talking about
assume it's you and Leon
business.
that are talking to the dwarf.
Yeah.
Oh, I have a picture of him.
and Kane from the outside is just gonna like try to observe this facility since we got closer, and he's gonna look to see if there's like any like way to get in without going through those doors.
This is the guy you're talking to.
Ah, I see.
Oh, okay. He looks like a mercenary kind.
So, sorry, Kane, you said you're doing what?
From the outside, he's just gonna look around this like structure and see if there's like any way that you can get in other than those doors.
Okay, well, you do see that there to like the northeast, there's the workyard. There's a fence around it though. But it's something that you could scale.
Okay, so keep that in mind.
Okay.
Alright, Leon does have a couple of questions for the dwarf, but I'll wait till everybody else is done.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just gonna keep an eye out while Kane's looking around and make sure like no one's noticing him looking around.
Alright.
So the dwarf is telling you, Leon and Amon, that right now they're just overseeing the production of this salt to go directly towards uh, wherever her infernal magistrix needs them to go. That they're not actually dealing with any distributors at the moment, but if you can make a good case to him, he might be able to convince Thrun to put a shipment somewhere else.
Leon will rub his chin and say, well, I do not know if we are ready to talk shop just yet about any kind of shipments because I look here at your workers and I'm filled with doubt, much doubt over whether you can fulfill our strenuous needs. Your workers, they look like they are malnourished, and your laborers, the people organized around here, they do not look like they are, I would say, people who are experienced with the salt mining industry, salt refining. They look like mercenaries. May I inquire who you are and who they are?
He tells you that they're here to make sure that the salt gets refined and that the condition of the laborers here is the only thing that's important at the moment is that they're able to do the work.
Uh, Perhaps my accountant can put it into better words. And I look at Amon with big pleading eyes.
I'm sorry. What do you want me to do?
Use your diplomacy to tell him to make him tell us things.
All right.
Oh damn! I have to put the dog up, but I'll just jump in wherever you guys start. Wherever I come back in.
I mean, yeah, I'll
If you want, you can.
yeah, I'll try to tell him that it's like, well, it's like our clients expect the finest quality, so we're just very, very discerning buyers. We don't mean any offense or anything. We're just very, our clients are very, very picky.
How many mercenaries, aside from slaves, are there here that we've seen so far?
You see four other mercenaries within the large front office here, aside from the dwarf. So 5 in total.
Okay. Did this place look like it had like a upstairs?
Doesn't have an upstairs, but you do know that there's a barracks.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Did you need me to roll a diplomacy check?
Oh, no.
I didn't think so.
The dwarf says that, each lick of salt is worth whatever it's worth, unless you make me a better case. And a better case means a better offer for Thrun.
Okay. And I don't even know if in character I know like what is a reasonable offer uh like what salt is. Like we didn't actually do enough research, I don't think,
Well, I don't even think we need
on the
to
salt industry.
go that far in a conversation with this man because clearly we've learned all we
You
need.
think you got enough?
Yeah.
You think you need enough confirmation? Yeah. So Amon would spitball a number that he thinks is reasonable, I guess.
Okay.
And maybe he'll try to uh like say some numbers and try to like gauge a reaction to try to see if he can tell like if he needs to like raise it up higher. I don't know. I know that's kind of vague, but
I want you to roll me a bluff.
Like
a bluff.
700,000
That's pretty low.
copper pieces.
Yeah. I don't actually have ranks in bluff. Do have a bonus still because of charisma, but
Hey.
Okay. You ballpark him like some money, and based on what you said, he's like stroking his beard, and he's like, "Oh, that is a pretty good price." And
Alright.
he tells you, "I don't handle the business end of things here. Like I said, I make sure that the salt gets refined. But why don't I call up some paperwork schmucks and we can get this deal going.
All right, that'd be fantastic.
And Freedom and Amon, with your sense motive, I will give you this. The dwarf here seems to be like your trademark greedy dwarf.
Mhm.
And you suspect that the reason he's happy about that amount is because you think that he's probably going to like skim some off the top for himself.
Ah, okay.
It was a large enough sum to where he's like, oh yeah, no one will care if
Yeah.
I get some.
Well, they definitely won't care because the money doesn't exist.
Yeah,
But he
but it
doesn't
looks
need to
like
know
you
that.
successfully bluffed him. So their
All
attitudes
right.
towards you right now, his attitude towards you right now is friendly.
Yeah.
But what do you guys do?
Yeah, that's kind of the
Basically, what he's.
thing that
Oh, sorry, Secret. What were you saying?
I've been holding back on, because I know what Freedom's really, really, really wants to do. But I'm not sure if the players want this to happen. So, I guess what I'm saying is, as a player, I'm afraid to upset you guys if I act impulsively.
Ah,
on
don't worry
things.
about it.
Don't worry about it. You're good. play as your character. It's all part of it.
I mean, if you do something that upsets my character, then we'll role play it out and it'll be exciting.
Well,
So,
right, but I
yeah,
mean,
go for it.
sometimes I think we're all guilty of this. Sometimes is where we act through our characters sometimes too much. So yeah, Secret doesn't want to get you guys all your panties in a tizzy, is what she said.
Don't worry. I've played a character that's act on their basis instincts and as far as greed goes, and I'm a-okay with rolling with the punches.
Okay, well then Freedom steps forward and he says, that actually won't be happening.
Yeah.
Okay, and you do that right after he's ready to get like paperwork for this drafted up, but it's clear
Yeah.
that none of these guys do any of the business here. They're just enforcers. So you do that after he sends one of the dudes out to go get
Well,
someone
no, I was
from.
hoping to do it before all of that happens because he didn't want
Oh, okay.
anybody else to get involved. And when he said, oh, we're gonna get other people involved, that just means, oh, we know that some people came here and somebody else is gonna find out about us. So he actually wants to step in
Okay.
before all that happens.
You may interrupt that.
Then I do, and I say, that actually won't be happening. And I pull out my weapon and
Okay.
say that this operation is unhealthy and unjust, and I am going to free these people from your greed.
Okay. Then what I'm gonna do for you guys is, because you've bluffed your way successfully this far, they've been rolling some pretty bad sense motives here, and they don't have very good bonuses. So I know you guys had low rolls, but remember, this is low level Pathfinder, where shit like this can
Yeah.
work.
Hey, at high levels, it can work too because you just have more tools to make it convincing.
He looks like my brother. What am I supposed to do?
All right. So what you guys are gonna get a surprise round for free on them. They are taken unaware as he believes that he's making a business deal.
Yay! Backstabbing, the true form!
Yeah. And because I have an empathic link with my familiar, Kane and Caleb would probably see my bird like freaking out and maybe know
Yeah.
something is up.
Okay.
It's the
I mean,
advantage
I
of
look
Okay,
at
let
keeping
me-
Kane.
familiar
I'm sure
with
one
I
of
think
us
that's
will
our
shout
cue
as
to
well, but yeah.
bash heads.
Probably, yeah.
Probably
Yep.
I
hear
was
my
actually
loud
thinking about that
voice.
when the familiar stayed out there. I'm like, yeah, having the familiar out there is probably like we can't directly communicate, but it has an empathic bond. So if I'm in trouble, which I'm probably roughly like fairly in trouble, honestly, it's a level 1 wizard.
I just feel like this place was locked.
Level
It's
2 wizard.
You're
enclosed
level
off.
two,
There's
level
no
two
window.
wizard.
Oh yeah,
Nobody
I'm level
knows
2.
we're
That's
in
right.
here.
Yeah.
Hey, Kane did his research. He knows how to get into that place without going through the doors.
Well, I
Because
don't
they're
think
probably locked behind you.
why would they lock the doors on us? If they locked the doors behind me, I would have been like, what are you doing?
Yeah, no, they probably didn't.
Maybe they did. I don't
Maybe. I
know.
mean,
I'll check. I mean, that'll be the first thing I do. Okay, I mean, it's not the rescue op. It's they're gonna be the ones that are gonna be the
Okay.
rescuing.
I think Freedom's like mostly fixated on that
enemy.
unholiness of a dwarf. Like, yeah.
oh, with the Asmodean symbol.
Yeah.
Oh no, like he looks like quite pledged to Asmodeus.
Yeah. I mean, that's normal though. Like, whatever. That doesn't phase me at all.
Yeah, well.
So the doors
Come
are not
to-
locked, but they are closed. So it'll, you'll have to spend some actions to open them.
Yeah, of course.
We have a map.
Is there gonna be a map
Are you
for
rolling
this? Or...
initiatives?
Oh, yeah, just a moment. Let me share them up.
I assume we'll roll after the surprise round.
Actually,
But,
roll
I gotta
before
put
surprise
the
rounds,
dudes
technically.
here.
Either way, I'm gonna roll mine now.
Yeah, you get to open the door now, Kane. Congratulations.
Oh, I'm exhausted still. Matt, you still have the
Fatigued, you
effect
mean?
on
You
me.
rested though.
You're
Fatigue.
fatigued.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can take that off.
Yeah. So it'd be 1 hour.
Oh, yeah.
It
Oh
was
yeah, it's
the
affecting
effect
your
still
initiative.
on. I was wondering why I was like -1. It's because I have.
That's like
Still.
my
There you
favorite
go.
one is when people roll initiatives and they're still grappled from like a combat ago. Like, what?
Yeah. I
You've been
remember
grappled the whole time.
that negative levels. We had
Yeah.
negative levels for
Oh,
like
yeah.
freaking like 20 sessions, and I was like, I'm rolling a 0
Yep.
initiative bonus.
Yeah, I had that negative level in Strange Aeons for 2 books, so lowered my initiative from 2 to 1. Wasn't like I don't know. Just got used to it, I guess.
I mean,
So,
late Pathfinder, everything beats
Leon
you,
and
so
Amon
fine.
and Freedom, put your guys' tokens where you want to be in relation to the dwarf here.
Since I'm like
Where you'd
threatening
be
him, I'd be
talking to him and
walking
stuff.
forward and being like, "Hey," so I guess.
I think I was directly talking with him, so even though it's probably not the best place for me, I probably am next to him. And then like Freedom kind of walks up next to me. He's like, "Excuse me, but no,
But no,
we're not doing that deal." I'm like, "Oh,
we're not involving more people.
yeah." And there was, yeah, it's a lot. That's a decent amount of people.
Yeah, we're fine.
Yeah.
It's fine. We're level 2.
Okay. So I think we're all good here. So Kane, you'll have your surprise action here because you get the. You see the bird is freaking out.
He will go open the door.
Okay, you open the door. The door is open.
And that's his turn.
Freedom, your surprise action. The dwarf currently does not have any of his weapons out.
Yeah. I was just trying to decide if I wanted to do this or not, but Okay, I am going to attack him with my long sword and the hilt of it. So this is going to be a non-lethal attack with the weapon. So -4 for my
Okay.
attack. I didn't target him. I didn't even hit flat-footed either. Did a 16 hit his flat-footed?
It actually does, because he doesn't have his shield out at the moment.
Okay. So I'm gonna do non-lethal damage to him with the hilt of my sword.
Okay. Okay. You deal the damage to him.
I'm forgetting to target. This is what happens. I've been taught to roll 20 too long. And now I can't
Yeah.
even fantasy grounds.
No worries. I added it to his sheet.
Okay.
You deal 7 subdual damage to him.
Apparently I can
takes the lump.
drag the result onto the token apparently. That's how I did that earlier, so I didn't know players can do that, but you can.
Amon.
Yeah, I see this combat breaking out and realize that I am not very good at combat. And I'm going to scurry away behind this wagon.
Oh no.
Okay.
That's
you take a move
fine.
action.
I will duel this guy.
Caleb, what is your surprise action? Kane has opened the door to the saltworks.
Yep. I see Amon in there. I'm gonna move up and be like, hey, Amon, what happened? What's going on?
Trouble.
And your bird's with me, so your familiar would go to you now.
Leon, you may take a surprise action.
Bird's probably still sitting outside. I'm not gonna bring it into the fight.
Okay, never mind then.
I'm gonna cast Flare at this guy.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah. Flare. Does that just dazzle him?
Alright.
Yeah, I think it dazzles.
Oh,
So it looks like he saves.
yeah. That's fine. Well, I tried my only non-lethal thing. Time to blow shit up.
Ah,
No.
Indeed.
I do need non-lethal so that you can do lethal.
Oh, interesting.
Alright. He acts at the bottom of the surprise round, and all he does is he pulls out his shield, and he yells, "We're under attack!" So top of the round, Kane.
Kane's gonna move in, and as he's moving, he pulls out his bow, and he is gonna take a shot at the Asmodean. The bonus.
You have precise shot now too, since you're level 2.
Yep. So I
Nice.
ignore the. Yep. Give me
And
a
you got
sec.
a straight line here too, so I don't think there's any cover.
Yeah. And I get a bonus to.
He does have a shield up
attack.
though, so his AC's higher now.
Yeah, but I get a bonus since he's an Asmodean to hit.
Oh yeah, it's true.
That's a miss.
All right. Sorry, it took me a little second to plug in some of the stuff.
No worries.
It's okay, no problem. Alright, Freedom. He has a shield out, but he still doesn't have a weapon out.
Yeah. I am going to... I don't know if he himself is evil, but I'm gonna smite evil. Is he...
Alright,
Does it work, I guess? I don't know. Put the effect on me, I guess. I don't know if he is evil
go ahead
or
and
not.
go ahead and roll the attack. What's the bonus? Attack 3?
Oh, I have an effect, but do you want me to just turn it off and you can...
You can turn it on.
Okay.
You're consuming 1 use of smite.
Okay.
And yeah, you feel your god's approval behind the smite. You're getting the bonuses.
Target him this time. I'm not doing non-lethal this time.
Okay. Alright, that's a good hit.
Woo.
Did it put my bonus damage in? Oh, it did. Okay.
Alright.
Yay! 8 damage! Woo!
This guy is gonna move. He's gonna 5-foot step towards these doors and opens them.
Perfect. Don't worry. We'll slice through these guys.
I'm on.
I'm gonna begin casting a full round action,
Okay.
a 1-round cast.
Number 2 here is gonna move over here towards Freedom. They're gonna pull out a light mace, and they're gonna try to bop you for lethal damage.
Okay. I would have pulled my shield down last round, so I'd have it out now.
And they miss.
Yay!
That's right. I gotta
Although
display these
deflection
rolls
effect
again.
from smite shouldn't apply to that attack
Oh.
because
Because it's only
versus
versus the one
targeted
person.
smite. Yeah, that's
It's
why
kind of
when
hard
I
to configure it.
that's why when I did the for Raheem, I have the deflection bonus as a separate modifier than the attack one, and then I just put it on like when the thing I smited's turn is, or like if I'm pretty sure it's the only thing that's going to attack me.
Let's see. Leon did something.
Yeah, he threw a flare.
This one's gonna try and like get up by you and knock you out.
Mama said.
Hmm. Uh-oh.
For some non-lethal damage here.
All right.
Oh,
Ooh, yeah, he gives you a nasty hit.
clocks you good, yeah.
All right.
This one's gonna move up over here and flank Freedom. Well, not quite a flank yet. The guy doesn't have a weapon out, but he's ready to. And he's gonna try to hit you for lethal damage.
Yeah?
And he misses. Caleb.
Yeah, medium armor. I'm gonna try and move like 5, 10, 15. I can move this far with the move action. Yeah, I'll ready an action to swing my scythe at
You need lunge.
anything hostile that gets near me.
Yeah, you can't get lunge until level 6 though.
Oh.
Requires base attack bonus +6.
Oh.
Not in the build, sorry. I have every single feat figured out through like level 10 or something, so yeah. not gonna happen.
You mean you
That's
don't
my
want
turn.
lunge and combat patrol?
I mean, it's good in certain situations, but I actually already played a
Right.
combat patrol character for a brief time. It had its moments. But yep, I ready in action. But I doubt anyone's gonna get near me.
Okay, Leon.
I do not like that guy bopped me. However, it was for non-lethal damage. So he may get to live today. But I don't like that guy opened those doors up there.
Yeah, he's getting away. He's gonna go spread the alarm or whatever. He's gonna be like, the British are coming.
Yeah.
The British are coming.
Yeah.
They're gonna summon up monsters.
I'm gonna move. I guess it will provoke an attack of opportunity from these two dudes.
Oh wow.
Okay.
So let's see.
Yeah, Thug 4 is gonna try to attack you here.
Risky. Why didn't you tumble? Do you not know tumble?
Well, I guess I could try.
You got acrobatics, yeah.
Yeah, I guess I might as well try to tumble.
Yeah, you're only moving 10 feet anyway. That's there's no downside.
Yeah. All right, I'll try tumble. Thanks for the advice, guy.
Okay. Roll a reflex.
It's
Oh,
acrobatics.
12. Does that
reflex?
beat their CMD?
Hmm.
No, it's acrobatics.
Yeah, you rolled
12 does not beat their CMD. You were close though.
Alright.
All right.
Yeah. Alright, you get the attack opportunity anyway then.
Okay, they're gonna try and
Okay.
bop you.
Their CMD is probably like 14 or 15 or something. Like it was potentially doable.
There's a miss. And a hit.
All right.
Minimum, at least.
Hey, that's good. All right. I shout at the guy who is opening the door, and I say, "If you value your life, do not run or raise the alarm." And I'm going to ready an action to throw a bomb at him.
Alright.
Question. Those barrels by the side, does it look like there's anything explosive, or do they say like TNT, or are they red?
They do not say TNT, no. They look like they're barrels that are supposed to be transporting salt.
Okay. Then, actually, instead of a bomb, I'm going to ready to cast a produce flame on them, because that has less of a chance than of outright killing them.
Okay. You do that.
My turn.
The dwarf pulls out his heavy mace, and he's going to attempt to hit you back, Freedom. He's gonna fight you.
Let's go. I hope he's a cleric. Is he a cleric or what is he?
I don't know. I think he's a fighter
I
actually.
don't know.
So.
Surely he's not a paladin.
Oh, an anti-paladin? Yeah, that would be pretty cool.
No, I don't think so. Anti-paladins are generally chaotic evil. They
He
wouldn't
misses
follow
you.
Asmodeus.
Nice, I didn't even put my AC bonus on. Because I forgot.
Yeah, because you actually do get it versus
Kane.
okay.
I think Kane's gonna target the guy at the door. He's the one went to open the door.
Yep. Okay.
I think if you move up one, you can get a clear shot at him too. No cover.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Oh, wait, we don't have like a
Right.
sork or wizard, do we?
We have a
What are you
wizard.
talking about?
Amon.
Wait. Oh, Amon is a wizard.
I'm a
Oh,
wizard.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's not
Ah,
just a
miss.
lawyer.
You're just level
He's a
2.
tribe wizard.
Yeah.
The best kind of
Yep.
wizard.
It's alright.
The arrow goes into the door that was opened.
He did that on
Freedom.
purpose.
Okay. Well, I guess I'm getting
Got a
surrounded.
level 1 path or low level Pathfinder.
Low level, yeah.
I'm gonna 5-foot step here.
You don't have rapid shot yet, so you can be ineffectual twice in one turn instead of just once. That's
Yeah.
Yeah, you
the way
can
I like. That's
act
the way
like
I like
my
to play archers.
character.
And then I'm gonna
Yeah.
continue my
Jace.
smite on this fellow.
Okay. Go ahead.
What?
That is a miss.
That
And
is my
specifically
miss.
this time, it's his shield that's making the difference. Is he seems to be a... He's an armsman that favors his
Shield.
armor.
Okay. Very well
Like
then.
most dwarves do. Oh, shoot. That guy's human that I shot at, huh?
Yeah, he is.
I didn't put my favorite enemy bonus, but I'll put it in for next time.
Okay. Then this guy is going to run.
That's gonna trigger Leon's ready to action.
Yeah.
That will trigger Leon's ready to action. So go ahead and produce the flame.
Alright, you did not heed my warning. Flambe! And I throw it.
Come on, let's not have another yes.
All right, you hit.
Yay!
What?
Now
Yesterday
this
was
isn't looking
fine. What do you
anything like
mean?
yesterday.
Oh my god, we missed everything.
And even when
Is
you
there a
hit,
way to set
fine.
like your favorite enemy to where it automatically
it
does
does
it?
automatically.
Or...
I don't think so.
Not in fantasy.
Mm,
There absolutely is.
I don't know if Fantasy Ground detects the type of the creature. I guess Secret knows.
If you look in the effects list, there is a favored enemy already. Just replace the enemy type with the type that is yours.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right, Leon, you do some good damage to him. They don't go down though, and they run down the hall and to the right, out of sight.
Oh, okay.
But you did some good damage. Amon.
All right. So now I gotta figure out how I want to put my sleep AOE down.
Yeah.
I almost could hit 3 people, but if I don't think there's a way I can do it without also hitting freedom. So I think I'm just gonna go for hitting 2.
You can put me to sleep. I don't mind.
Nah, that seems really sketchy. So
No, really.
oops.
I can.
Let's see
got-
here.
I got ways to try not to fall asleep.
I mean, you got paladin saves, but because yeah, I could do. Oh, actually,
Is it
does
sleep
this?
with compulsion?
No, that doesn't quite work.
It is. It's a compulsion mind effector.
Yeah.
I can re-roll failed compulsion effects and also.
No.
I got 2 re-rolls for that. If I failed.
I mean, it also affects only 5 hit die, so I don't know how many hit dies this guy has. I feel like it's more than 1.
4 hit die of creatures, and creatures
Oh,
the fewest
it's
are affected
4.
first.
Yeah, so probably affect the 2 mooks, and then well, it actually affects closest to the center of the circle, I think, right? I think that's what it said. Let me double check what it says on here. Yeah, fewest hit die first, and then among equal hit die closest to the origin.
Mm-hmm.
So probably there's a good chance it might not even affect freedom, just because you're further from the center point of origin. Although you probably have lower hit die than this other guy. Yeah, I think it's probably better just to like go for just hitting
Just
2
go
of these
for 'em.
guys or
Okay.
something. Like 2 like this or something, just to get for these 2. Because I wanna at least try to. I mean, I know you've already damaged him a lot, but yeah, he's the most dangerous of these guys. I would also put it on the other guy, but he already ran away, so. Oh well.
Doing it up there.
So it's
or-
gonna be on these two, yeah. And I have the
Okay.
save built in, but I think the save is one higher since this guy's an Asmodean because of the trait. I have that same trait, except mine's affecting save spell DCs. So keep that in
Mhm.
mind. The save set is 15, but it might be inaccurate if he's close. Oh, they both
Okay.
made it anyway.
Go ahead and. Ooh, yeah. Those are some good rolls by them.
Yeah,
So
and
you said the
he
DC would
rolled
be one higher for.
Yeah, but he rolled a 17, so it wouldn't have mattered
Yeah.
because the DC is set to
Darn.
15. So yeah, my
The
spell doesn't do
dice.
anything. But I can do a acid splash at this guy, I guess. So that was because I was finishing a full round cast, so I still have my full turn here. So we'll do an acid splash and also miss. All right, that's my turn.
Alright, this guy's gonna 5-foot step over here and attack Freedom. Still using lethal force
Haha.
and missing. You're hard to hit.
Yes.
Let's see, you threw some fire now, but Freedom's here. They're gonna step and flank Freedom with the dwarf. This guy with the armor and the sword looks more dangerous.
Probably not, but that's the plan. To make them think.
No, yeah, you're the one who like made all the commotion about stopping them here, so they gotta put you down. That's the kind of talk that gets you in trouble here in Kintargo.
Yeah, Freedom's gonna get in trouble
Alright,
a
hits you
lot.
for some damage. Number 4 is going to attack you, Freedom. And miss. Caleb, they're all ganging up on Freedom.
Yeah, I better get in there. I guess I don't have full round anything, so I'll move action study number 4 here, and then I will 5-foot step and attack him.
You have a flank.
Yep.
You do have a
And
flank.
steady strike.
Yep.
He's probably gonna murder this guy.
Yeah.
It's
And we
not
all
murder,
know-
it's
Where is-
self-defense.
We all know
Here we go.
how Caleb feels about murderers.
Does
That
that
means we'll have to arrest
work?
him.
That works. Okay, and then we'll attack. Uh-oh. Wait, I didn't target. God damn it, sorry.
You can drag
You can
it
drag
onto
your
the token.
number onto the token.
Drag
yes, a
my
secret
number
has discovered.
onto the token. Oh, fancy. Yeah, I didn't know what you meant by that. Okay, that's neato. Yeah, he's probably dead, but we'll see.
Oh,
Yeah.
almost.
Dying.
He's dying. He's only dying.
You take a slash at him. I mean, however,
I stab him in
the
the
motion
back
with a
with my
scythe
walking
works, I guess
stick.
so. Well, I mean, a scythe deals slashing damage, right?
Yeah.
I can do either.
Is it piercing or slashing?
I'm pretty sure it is.
I think it's just
It's
slashing.
not either. It's either both or it's one.
It's piercing or slashing. I'm not crazy.
Oh, so it actually says piercing or slashing?
It says piercing or slashing. Yeah, that's
Okay, then
yeah.
that's what you do. Yeah, Caleb brings his scythe up, and yeah, just you guys all see the point of it. It lodges into this guy's back. He lets out a terrible ah, and he goes down.
I guess that's what you have to do at piercing, yeah?
All
Yeah,
right,
I think
good
piercing-
job.
wow.
One down. Leon.
All right, let's see. I'm just trying to see if there's a way that I can move around to flank with freedom without provoking an opportunity from the dwarf dude.
I don't know if you can with no move speed.
What's your move
Yeah.
speed?
With no
20.
move speed.
Then 20
Yeah.
now, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, if I drank an expeditious retreat, I
You
could.
can tumble.
That's true. But
Yeah,
this
he's only
guy
got a
looks
+1.
scary.
He's only got a +1 to acrobatics, so yeah, it's kind of sketchy.
All right. Let's see. I'll move to right there, and I'm gonna try to touch him with the melee attack
Ooh,
of
okay.
produce
Go
flame.
ahead and roll me a touch.
Oh damn it! It rolled twice. Sorry.
Because you had the other guys targeted. But you hit both of them. So go ahead and, yeah, you can deselect the thug and just have him selected and roll the damage.
What I who else am I
Control
targeting? You
click
said the thug.
thug one. You should see an arrow going to all your targets when you select your token.
He's not on the map anymore for us though, so that's
Oh.
probably
Oh,
the
then I
problem.
can deselect him for you.
Yeah, that'll happen.
Oh,
Yeah, the
thank
only
you.
way to do it otherwise is now you'd have to do it through the combat tracker, but that's also hard because the text is so long that unless you've resized the combat tracker, you can't see which one's 1, 2, or 3, or so on.
Okay, you're good now.
All right, rolling damage.
Ooh, that was a good hit.
I
This
say,
guy's still up
you
though.
all bound.
He's still up. He takes a step back, and he focuses on you, Leon.
All right,
No, no.
I look at him
Oh, no.
defiantly.
He was not happy about that.
I shout at him, Liberte! Ooh, power attack.
Yeah, he's got power attack. He is going to power attack you.
All right, I got 8 health left. Let's see if he chews through it.
Let's see if he
Yeah,
just
he might.
kills Leon here.
Nah, he
Well,
won't kill him. He's
it's
got a
all
lot of non-lethal
non-lethal.
damage, so he'll just probably knock him unconscious.
Well, you have non-lethal damage. That's right.
Yeah.
Right.
That's good. But
Let's
this
see,
is going to
crit-
be very much lethal.
Yeah.
And yeah, as
Gimme,
he
gimme,
raises
gimme,
his
gimme,
mace
gimme.
above you, he says, "Ah, to the seventh hell with you!"
Wah!
Hey, he missed.
Gnomeness too much for you.
Yep. The only thing
I
that
saw
feels
the
the power
11.
behind his attack is the ground.
That would have
Yeah.
that would have hit me if he'd been going after me.
Oh. Damn.
Yeah.
All right.
Wizard thing.
Wizard things.
Oh,
That's
sorry.
why I ran away
Kane.
first round.
He's going to target. Hmm, I guess he'll target that guy. Let's finish him off. Just give me a sec to readjust the full damage.
Does my smite ever
He's gonna move.
expire on my
He's gonna
foe?
move up.
Nope.
Uh,
Not if it's a regular smite. If you
until
use
it's like
Aura
the
of
next
Justice, it
day,
expires after 1
I
minute.
guess.
Yeah, I mean, basically.
Hmm.
If you smite a different target, I guess it goes off.
Mm-hmm.
But
Oh,
yeah, it
yeah,
doesn't
that's
have
a hit.
lasts indefinitely.
Is that with the is that with the minus for firing into melee?
He doesn't have that. He has precise shot.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Okay, yeah, you hit him. Oof, nice damage.
Yep.
Alright, is that
Nice.
your turn?
Wow, he's still.
Yeah, that's his turn.
Yeah, he's still up. This dwarf is pretty beefy. Freedom.
He's the boss of this AP. We just went straight to him.
Alright, I'm gonna 5-foot step up here, and I'm gonna smite this fellow. I missed.
Aw.
I smissed.
Damn it.
Yep. Your sword, it gets blocked by his shield as he's trying to oppress Leon here with his mace.
I'll distract him.
Okay. It's a nice long combat.
You got like one more produce flame charge left, right?
Yep.
Oh, fun. I'll pretend I don't see those.
Yeah. Well, you guys probably do hear that there's a lot of yell. There's
Oh,
someone
yeah.
yelling outside now.
Yeah, there was a barracks. We were aware of that.
Amon.
I'm gonna move a little bit closer to the center of the party here, and I'm going to tribal cooperation. So we can all talk to each other telepathically, and also if I need to
Yay.
cast personal range spells on you guys, I can do that now for the next 4 rounds.
Cool.
Noise.
And yeah, I'll telepathically say, "Oh no, that sounds like trouble. If we get in over
Okay.
heads, we have to get out of here."
Just take them down faster.
Yep. Do the things better.
Get the leader down, the rest scatter, right?
Yeah. All right, number 2 here. Yeah, he's still up. All right. Destroy this pretty man.
Try. Oh.
Just a hit. And it's
Not
minimum.
hardly even a palpable hit.
Yeah.
The threat is there, though.
Mm.
Let's see. He's like, like this gnome has fire in his hands. All right, change of plans. I do need to get him.
But the other man killed one of his friends, or it looks like.
Oh yeah, that's right too. Like he just put a scythe in it. He's very He's like, who do I get? But yeah, you're right. Caleb is closer to him. He's gonna charge you, Caleb.
Cool.
And
need
the only
to
reason I brought
spread
that up
around
is
the
because
hurt.
I knew Caleb wouldn't mind.
Guess you didn't want to get a hit?
Yeah, whatever. It's fine. I see how it is.
Hey, the closer to the paladin you are, the better you are. Let me just put it that way.
Oh yeah, that's always a good Yeah,
I
stay
can
near the
lay on
paladin.
hands you. Soon I'll be shielding you. Yeah.
Take some lumps. Bam.
Ow.
That'll show you.
Yeah, 21's pretty high at level 2.
4 is
For
bleeding
yeah.
out and dying.
I wonder why that is.
It auto rolls when you turn their turn, unless you turned that
Oh, it does?
off in the
Okay.
options.
Maybe I did turn it off, because I don't think it did.
You have to turn the turn first for it to do it.
Oh, okay. Oh,
Uh-oh.
anyway, he's down. Number
Oh.
6.
Yeah.
Things broke now.
Yeah, you removed the turn thing.
Oh, the thing whose turn it is off the tracker. That's what
Yeah.
it is. Okay.
Alright,
No
Caleb.
problemo. Move action study number 3 here, and then I'm going to attack it with a power
Exact your
attack.
revenge.
Yes. Yes.
Ouchie.
Get beat up on.
Oh,
He's
yep,
dying.
he's also dying now.
This one I
Nice.
slash his chest with a scythe. His
Alright,
chest is just
you do
bleeding
that.
out.
You're becoming the dangerous one now.
Mhm.
Oh,
Leon.
I've been the dangerous one this whole time.
Yes, he's also potentially the slasher serial killer.
He's the slasher,
That's
yeah.
True.
It's possible. Yeah, I think we were hearing rumors about a serial killer, and I'm not convinced that it's not Caleb.
Yeah.
There's a mounting case against him. The evidence is piling high.
Yeah.
Alright, I have 5 foot to flank, and I'm going to use my last produce flame as a melee touch.
Okay.
Oh, I just straight up rolled the damage. I'm so sorry.
It's okay. Go ahead, do the thing.
Aha!
Yeah, it would have hit anyway. Although it would have done 5 damage instead of 7, because you put the flanking damage bonus in, which isn't a real thing.
Yep, go
That's-
ahead and roll your
that's
new
wh-
damage.
That's weird. That should have been an 18 to touch. Would that have still done it?
Oh, it did that correct. That looks fine.
Oh, I clicked the range attack instead of the melee one. My bad.
Oh,
I'll roll
okay.
the damage.
Well, you're. Yeah.
Alright,
Alright.
he is unconscious now.
Okay.
I shout as I touch him. More à la tyrannie!
Kane.
Kane's gonna target the thug that's right below secret. If he's still up.
Yeah, the one that right below secret's the only one still up in this room.
Okay, he will attack him. Favorite enemy and everything.
He did just see his leader go down. He might be willing to surrender here too. See. Probably
Alright, you
better
hit
to
him.
just knock him
Go ahead
unconscious
and
here though.
add the do your damage, and remember you've got human as your favorite enemy.
Yep,
Oh,
it's all
yeah,
yeah,
plugged
he
in.
goes down too. Alright. Freedom, you got some dying dudes here.
They're all down.
They're all down.
Yeah, but we hear yelling coming from up here somewhere.
Yeah.
And also, I think you wanted to free the people that are being held captive here, so I guess we haven't done that yet.
I do, but the one below me. Does he look like he had a non-lethal damage on him? Who
No, I just got hit by an arrow.
targeted the arrow? Okay.
No.
I'm gonna kneel down and do a healed check and try to stabilize him.
Okay, go ahead.
Oof.
You do not stabilize him.
Okay. I'll look at the others and say, these men may not need to die if we can avoid it. And then he looks down the hall to keep his attention on anything that might be coming.
Amon.
I'm gonna move over here and telepathically tell the others, be ready. Their reinforcements are gonna come. I don't know if they're gonna be willing to surrender. And I'm gonna rate an action to. Let's see. Is this close enough? I would probably want to get. If one gets like within range of acid splash up here, then I'm gonna acid splash them.
Okay.
And I'll also telepathically say like, like if we just leave them here alive, then they're going to know, like they're gonna know that at least that you were here. You could become a wanted man.
Let's see. Thug number 2 is
That's what
down.
freedom wants.
I guess so.
And
Yeah.
he bleeds out. Closer to death. This guy is also down. Let's see if he bleeds out. He's bleeding out. Closer to death.
Freedom reminds himself that, like, the people we would turn these guys into are the very people they would be working for.
You're right. Yeah, it's not like we can arrest them.
Right, yeah.
We can arrest them. They put them. All right, to the
Get back
salt
to work.
mines with
Yeah.
you.
Yeah, exactly. Here's some new slaves,
No,
whatever.
anywhere but that.
And that's why corrupt governments suck balls.
All right, Caleb,
Did,
it's your turn. You guys start seeing more dudes coming down the hallway.
Yeah, did this guy come into range of acid splash for me? No, I don't think so. No, because my acid splash is only 30 feet. All right.
Okay. I guess I'll try and just get ready for them because I can't move very far. 5, 10, 15, 20. I'll move up here next to Leon. And I'll ready an action to swing at one if they get near me, which they probably won't. But yeah.
Okay. Leon.
I will 5-foot step. And I take a drag of my cigarette and say, "You approach your own death." And I tell Freedom, "Continue to apply as a first aid. I will guard the door." And I'm gonna ready an action to throw a bomb at anyone who tries to go through the door.
Okay.
I shout at them, "You have been warned. We have downed your leader."
Kane.
Kane's gonna move, try to get a better angle on the door, and he will think that's within 30 feet. If not, I know this is. He moves to there, and he also raises an action to shoot anybody that comes through, or
All
anybody
right.
that's
Freedom.
threatening, I guess.
Um, Freedom looks down at the guy with the arrow in his throat. But then he like looks back up and instead he's gonna reach out and touch Caleb and lay on hands.
Reach out and touch me.
And he's gonna say, we'll take care of them if they survive. If they don't, hopefully they'll find a better life.
You get some healing, Caleb. Oh no, that was damage.
Okay.
Whoops.
Oh, she's secretly an anti-paladin.
Oh, wait, yeah.
Or Caleb's undead.
You'll have to take.
I
back
don't
the
know
fort
what
off
you've
of
done.
Haley, probably.
Take the 4 back.
Yeah, if you just
I'd rather take the
That should
4 as
be-
the first roll.
nope.
Nope.
That's not how the.
Arshea has spoken.
All right.
This guy's moving through the door.
All right. When he's next to that other guy, like just past him, I'm gonna throw a bomb. So when he's
think I'm-
1 square back.
I think I'm just gonna not take my ready to action here because it triggered.
Well, your
something
ready to
to
action
turn
was to throw at anybody going through the doors, so it happens here.
right.
Same with
Alright
my
then.
shot.
I'm just choosing not to take mine.
Yep,
'cause
you
I
guys
don't
can
wanna- I don't want to
take
drop.
your
I
actions
don't
if
want to
you
drop
want.
my initiative.
All right,
Since
here
I'm
we go.
going next anyway.
All right.
Get him.
Noise.
He is gonna take damage, and if he survives, he's gonna need to make a DC 14 reflex save. Because I am throwing a special kind of bomb.
Ooh.
Oh, you do your damage.
This guy's dead. There's no way. He's already hurt.
Yep,
He
there's a
He gets shot by an arrow.
there's an
and a
arrow
bomb.
at him, and yeah, a bomb explodes.
We mean business.
He is dead.
Like,
But what does
literally,
the
that's
bomb
what we
look
did.
like? Is
We
it
came in here
is
for
it
business.
visually special?
Well, it explodes in a conflagration of sound and a gooey liquid that, I mean, since he's dead, he can't really see anything, but it just looks like he's covered in napalm and a
Ew.
black
Oh,
viscous
that's
goo.
pretty horrifying. All right, yeah, he's dead. I'm on.
Alright, definitely glad I didn't take my raid action on that. In that case. I'm gonna move up. Shit, there's not really a good place to move. Okay, if I move over
You have to
here.
change my initiative, Matt, to whatever that was.
Yeah, I did.
He's still too far away that way though. If I move up in front of Caleb, like a good wizard,
I was just about to say that. Like a
I
good
can
wizard
acid splash
should.
this guy. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna try to acid splash this guy right here. All right.
You hit him.
Yeah, take that.
You acid
Okay,
splash
everyone
him.
take a step back. The wizard's in
It
the
might
front.
even look like your acid splash. Like in the wake of the explosion, it might even seem like the acid splash is just more like goo that like comes from the explosion.
Yeah. That's right. The explosion's not even done yet.
All right, so upon seeing not only the explosion but the dwarf dude down, they start to run.
All right.
They retreat.
I don't even think we have the means to stop them from getting away, so they're just gonna. It's just gonna do wonders for our infamy.
Good. I want to be infamous.
Hey, don't worry, you have a different face on right now. Just remember which
I
one
do,
it
at
is.
least.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wrote it down as this
Salty.
disguise is Hector Holding of the Salt Company in quotations.
Alright, Caleb, do you do anything else this round?
No, I don't think so.
Okie dokie. Then,
Yeah, like they said, they're just gonna get away.
yep, these guys are basically jumping the fence as soon as they can
Yeah.
and fleeing the salt works. If you guys pursue them,
Nah.
they're gone.
20-foot
that's
move
fine.
speed.
We got to figure out
What
what
do
we're
you
doing
do
with
about the
guy.
guys that are still in here?
Okay, I want to
Field
try to
check.
stabilize anybody I can.
Okay.
And I'll assist.
Oh, you get one.
I mean, this guy at least is still just unconscious. Like he
Mm.
wasn't bleeding out anyway. So we got the dwarf too.
I don't know how bloody they are, so how. Ugh, I'm not doing so well.
But
Does the dwarf have a
Also-
weapon on him?
Ooh.
He does.
yeah, it's
He
like
has
I
a
want
couple
to take that
extra.
away from him.
Alright, you do.
I kicked the shield. Boy.
You know,
While he's still
the
clutching
shield is the real weapon of the dwarf. I thought it was the mace, but you're
Okay,
you're
there
right,
you
it's
go.
the shield.
There. You got 3 heals that were the 15 or over.
What about the other guy? What's going on with him?
The other guy? At the door?
Yeah.
That dude's
He's
dead.
Oh.
Yeah, he actually died.
Oh right. Oh yeah. Well, I mean,
He took like 40 damage or something. He's dead.
you guys did warn him, I suppose.
Oui, mon
Yeah, because
capitaine. I am
he was the
filled with
one
remorse.
that he was the one that got told don't go through that door or you'll get killed. And then he took a bomb. He went in and got them, and then he came back, and he was for some reason also the first one back through the door. So
Yeah.
he took another bomb and also an arrow. I think the arrow by itself would have probably knocked him unconscious because it did that to his friend down here. Like one arrow was all it took, but no, he also took two bombs on top of that. So yeah.
Yep, he sure did.
He died. He died as he lived.
Okay. What
I
do
don't know
you
what that
guys
means in
do?
this case, actually.
The 3 other thugs are stable and still alive. The dwarf is just unconscious.
I say, take what you want of their valuables coin. It can be used for the cause. Meanwhile, dépêchons-nous. Let's hurry and get the prisoners.
Kane says he'll stay here and
Alright.
watch this group. If you guys want to go look for the
I'll
prisoners.
Yeah,
use
saying
detect
use
magic.
their
Are
resources
any of this
for the
guy's
cause
stuff
in front of
magic
them
by
is.
chance?
Are you detecting
Well, they're
magic?
all unconscious. They're
Yeah.
all
No,
unconscious.
well, are
So.
they all?
You do detect magic.
Hey, what do I detect magic on?
On 2 identical looking potion vials.
Oh, okay, that's useful. I'll try to identify what those are with a
Potion of
spellcraft
love.
check. I don't have identify the spell prepared today, so if I fail this, I can prepare it tomorrow.
I can assist as well with craft alchemy, but
Hey,
it looks like
there we
you
go. I
got
think
it.
I got it. What are these potions?
There are 2 potions of cure moderate wounds.
Okay, those are useful. It's always hard to use these
Are there
mid-combat.
workers in here? Freedom
Yes,
will
so
come up
you
here.
basically approach the edge of the pit, and that's it descends from there, and they're down there. They're not working because they've heard the sounds of battle and stuff like that. But when they see you, with battle sweat and stuff on you, they start cheering.
He looks majestic.
Oh yes,
Oh, jeez.
I feel the cheer come through my body, and I smile proudly.
Yeah.
And I say, workers, you are free to go home. Do you have a home?
One of them steps forward and addresses you. He tells you his name is Foravian Crow. He is the leader of these imprisoned mercenaries here.
Ah.
They don't have any homes here in Kintargo.
Well, come out. Come out. You do not have to work anymore.
All right, they start coming out, and there's 6 of them
And
in
I'll
total.
help ushering them, giving hands, because they're like, weak and stuff, so.
They are. They look sickened actually. They've been
Ah.
working so much that they're just yeah, they're unhealthy. And Foravian Crow asks you, who sent you?
Freedom.
I tell Freedom, perhaps they are looking for the group name. We are Les Corbeaux d'Argent, the Silver Ravens. You are welcome to join the cause, to fight not only for your own freedom, but everybody in Cantargo.
I was half tempted to go over and be like, I'm Hector Holding, and I'm here representing a salt company. Just like go back to the
He's
roots.
in too
Oh,
deep.
jeez.
He doesn't break character till the DVD commentary is done.
uh,
Well, Foravian Crow responds back to you and says, if you're a rebellion, then I think I speak for all of my men here when well, I guess men and women, there might be, I'm sure there's some female members of the mercenary group here. They say that we're in your debt and we'll support your rebellion.
Excellent.
Merci.
But first,
All
you
right.
need to get healthy.
Oui.
yeah, you won't be any help to us if you're not in healthy condition.
What do they look like? What do their clothes look like? 'Cause
Pretty
it's daytime.
pretty like bare clothes.
Would
They've
they
been
be
working in this
noticed?
like
Would they be noticed leaving this place? Would like
We could
people be
always
able to identify that they're
bring
workers?
clothes here.
People probably have already noticed when half of the company here that was holding them prisoner started hopping the fence and running away, screaming, "Oh my God! There's explosions!
That's
It
true.
smells like death and
We should probably
burning."
get going out of here pretty soon too.
Perhaps.
Wait, there might be a lockbox or some other important place where they keep documents or their wealth.
Yeah, we should-
How about
should do
you
a
guys
quick,
go look through that stuff,
scan through.
and I'll tie these
Alright.
guys
Oui.
up. And Freedom, I'm gonna leave the dwarf unconscious, but I'm gonna try to like convert these 3 guys.
convert them.
Yeah,
Hmm.
I'm gonna, do the paladin thing and talk to them about Arshe and freedom and beauty and
Yeah,
um.
you need that goofy feat that I have on Raheem, where you can, when you land a killing
I
blow, you can be like, I convert that into a
Change-
diplomacy roll.
Yeah.
Kane will
It's such
take
a
all
cool
the
feat.
gear off the dwarf that he can
Anything
easily
left,
take
yeah.
off. He's not gonna like strip him of his armor but like any of the
I don't know. The armor
gear.
looks nice. I'm just saying.
It's
Okay.
up to you. I mean,
Yeah, I am putting his gear up in the thing.
Yeah.
oh okay.
And I know
And
he might
Kane,
not
like-
be redeemable, so like I'm kind of not including him.
He's not part of the prayer group.
No.
Also, we
He
need to
might
make
be
sure
the
we
Debbie
bring as much
Downer,
salt
you
back
know.
to our, headquarters as possible, to the wasp's nest. I want to be extra salty when we roll
But
bad.
if we take a bunch of salt, they'll think it was just someone stealing the salt. They won't think it was a rebellion. They'll be like, "Fucking salt thieves, man!"
Yeah, the 10 workers that left saying it was crazy salt buyers, and we really weren't salt buyers. We just wanted to steal the salt.
Yeah, exactly. It's the perfect
Yeah.
crime. Apart from the fact that half of us weren't disguised.
But we never
No,
blew
but
our
that's the
cover
thing is
story.
they'll assume that we were disguised, and we weren't,
Oh.
so it'll throw them off. Like,
That's
who would be
right.
dumb enough to commit a crime without a disguise? They were clearly very well disguised.
And leave
Yeah.
their social security number.
If anybody ever asks Kayla about it, he can just be like, "That wasn't me. That was someone disguised as me."
Exactly.
Do you think I would walk around carrying a giant scythe? Come on.
Yeah, he'd
Yeah,
say that
this is
as
a
he has a
walking
scythe
stick.
over his shoulder. Come
All
on
right.
now, be reasonable. All right, so yeah, I'm gonna look around. I'm gonna look through like these back rooms in here. I'm not gonna spend like a whole lot of
I'll help
time,
you with that.
so I'm not gonna like take 20 or anything on that. But I wanna maybe they can catch sight of something.
Yeah, see if there's anything
Is there
interesting
like
in
a
here.
tower
Oh
or
boy.
anything here?
There's no tower, no.
Matt?
No, there's no tower.
I was thinking Ken would try to get
And
up
I'll be
high
right
to
back
see
while
if
you're.
he can like watch the city and make sure no one's coming.
There's just no, there's no tower. You can get on top of the building if you want.
He goes and locks the door, the main entrance.
Oh yeah, that's a
He
great
goes
idea.
and locks that.
Okay, so you open the door, and at first it looks like it was a manager's office, but it's clearly been converted into a holding cell for the prisoners.
Oh,
Are there
sad.
currently any prisoners being held?
Not in here. They were all working.
Okay. Cool.
But yeah, all of the dwarf stuff is in the inventory thing.
Cool.
And I'll just award you
Uh,
guys the gold pieces from everybody.
Cool. With those perceptions, did we find anything of particular interest in the room, or was it just a pretty much an empty holding cell room?
There's no valuables in there.
Okay. What about this door?
You open the door and it's very hot. And that's because it's the furnace.
Oh no, I burn alive. I'm dead.
It's the furnace room. There's wood and a furnace.
Alrighty. Uh, I guess I'll do a quick perception to see if there's anything of value in here. See if any of the coal or wood is turned to diamonds.
You find a diamond worth 5,000 gold. Perfect for
Holy
raised dead.
shit.
You don't find anything of value in there.
Alright, I'll pitter patter on out. And shout, to the others that there's nothing of value in those rooms. I'll quickly check the other building with Caleb.
Yeah, let's be careful and look for any stragglers, anyone that might not have left.
And is this door, locked door open?
No, it's open.
Alright, I will open it.
You do.
Alright, I'll rifle through stuff, see if there's any valuables.
And the building contains bunks and lockboxes.
Oh, lock boxes, huh?
Yep, to store their things. Looks
Anything
like
of
this
value
is
in
where
this?
all the other The other mercenaries were living and sleeping. So you keep
Gotcha.
opening them if that's what you're doing, and eventually you do find one lockbox that has some money in it. It has a decent chunk of money, actually.
Ooh. All right, we'll snag that to be divided as soon as possible. Look how much silver we got. Brr, 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 brr,
Yep.
brr.
There's a lot of silver and a pretty good amount of gold pieces. You guys surmise that this might have been the dwarf's lockbox and what he had made skimming money off the top of any salt distributions.
Gotcha.
Okay. Forvian Crow says that although they don't have any like place here in Kintargo, they can move on their own here, and that they'll start spreading word that that a rebellion is happening. They won't use a specific name, but they're gonna tell the people of Kintargo that there's people here that who care about the city enough to liberate the unjustly imprisoned.
Alrighty.
Can we think of like a way for them to be able to contact us if they need to?
You can.
As I'm trying to, yeah, I'm using that with the party. Like, if can we come up with like what's a good idea for something like that?
Uh,
I mean, the obvious answer is to tell them, go to the coffee house and ask for one of us, but like that might be too
Yeah,
no.
it's a little
obvious.
too suspicious.
Hmm.
Yeah, perhaps we could
Do they have
find a
spellcaster
dead drop.
among them?
Perhaps we
There are
can
no
plan
spellcasters
a
among
no.
them.
meeting
Huh.
spot to say, meet us here in a week if you're interested, or something.
We could make a meeting place at Holcomb's Phantasmagorium. It's closed down.
Oh, that could work. Or like be able to leave messages to each other there, like we check. Um,
Send someone there
so
every couple of
right,
days or
so
so.
because right, we don't know when we're gonna if there's any point where we're gonna need to meet them immediately, but that could be like one of the things that could be there could be somewhere there that we tell them if they need to get a hold of us, leave a message there, and we'll be checking it periodically.
You can do
And then
that.
from there we can
And
we can coordinate a meeting spot if we need to actually meet in person. But,
yeah,
okay, I like that idea. So we'll tell them there's like an abandoned wax museum, um, and
They
like
will
probably
have to
not even a.
unlock the door.
I mean, if they put it inside, they could even hide something out like right outside of it too, right?
True.
As long as it's well hidden.
Yeah, I like that idea.
And if you need to like send word to us, you can leave a message for us at the wax museum. And I don't know. I'm not thinking of anything more specific right now, but
Okay.
maybe hide a message like under the second window from to the right of the door or something like that. Like I think the windows are barred up, but you know,
Yeah, you
Um,
could
like I
leave.
give them, I give them a specific landmark that's on the wax museum, basically.
okay, you do that. Forvian Crow and some of the other mercenaries, they take the lesser gear, like the weapons and armor that the thugs have, and anything off the dwarf and the dwarf himself is your guys' business.
Yeah, and I'll tell them
But
to
they
try to.
lightly arm themselves.
I'll try to tell them to like as well if they could check like their from time to time. Like we'll in case we need to get a hold of you as well. Like that would be helpful. But for now, I think it's gonna be more like if they need help with anything, because it.
Okay. They do that. And
There is.
yes.
Sorry,
Was
there
that
is
true?
one question. There is one question. I would like to know if they choose to divulge it, the name of their group, their mercenary group.
They don't really have a name.
Ah,
They just work for Forvian Crow. He's their de facto
Gotcha.
leader.
Gotcha.
So it's Crow's
But he says if
company.
you have need of them, of anything, like they'll help you.
Excellent.
And as far as like out of character rebellion stuff goes, this is 6 additional supporters for your rebellion, and you can do with them. You can tell them to do stuff
We can make a team
as
out of
you
them.
want, and you can make a team out of them if you want. There's 6 of them in total.
Excellent.
Nice.
For out of character, Foravian Crow himself is a rogue, and the others are all martial classes. But you can kind of
Probably
like
warrior.
turn that around if you want,
Oh yeah,
and
you can
train
make
them to do something.
yeah, or if you had like, you could have that be one of the as a backup character. If one of your characters died, you could be one of the people that's part of
Yeah,
Crow's
one
company.
of the other people. Yeah, it wouldn't be a stretch to say that like some of them or one of them is like a fighter or a like a barbarian or something else, a ranger.
Yeah. Maybe even a magus, but probably not.
That's a
Yeah.
good like team name for them, like Crow's Feet.
Crow's company. No, the Crow's feet.
Oh, in the story tab I just put them down as Foravian Crow and the Prisoners of Salt.
Yeah, that's
wrote-
fine.
I wrote them in my notes as Crow's company.
The
That works too.
salty
I like it.
crows.
Yeah.
I like it.
Yep, they start heading into Kintargo.
All right. I suggest that we do the same.
What about
So what do you
these
guys
three?
do with the... Oh, these guys. Alright, so these guys that you're, I guess, trying to evangelize,
Yeah, I rolled a
they are
diplomacy
not...
to at least make them friendlier to me.
Oh, they are not friendlier
No,
to you.
they're not having it.
Dang.
No. They know that they've been beaten, but they don't, yeah, it seems like their allegiance is towards, the government, and they kind of threaten you back with, like, this is this victory isn't gonna do anything.
What did the Thrones ever do for you?
Yeah.
Public sanitation. Okay, yeah.
Irrigation.
But apart from the schools, sanitation, roads, and irrigation, what did they ever do for you?
I'm not sure this warrants
I don't remember exactly how that goes,
death,
but yeah.
but I guess
Yeah.
they know who we are now.
Yeah, well, the other ones do too.
Yeah.
We have not discussed our.
They
Why
know
don't
who
we
you
just
are.
leave them tied up and let them figure it out?
Sure. More humiliation. I like it, mon capitan.
So we'll take like whatever valuables I guess they have.
Yeah.
I'm a robbing
kinda
paladin
already
now, but I'm like
You kinda
Robin
already
Hood.
did. Kane says we should probably put them in that makeshift jail cell, though.
Furnace. Oh, just kidding.
Makeshift furnace. Oh God.
Put them in the furnace. Jeez.
We
Jacob's
could put
frickin' Caleb
the guy that
Okay, yeah.
the guy
Caleb's
that did
Caleb,
get
savage.
like, I was just joking. It was a joke, guys.
Hey, if you guys needed
Of
to get rid
course.
of bodies, yeah, there's a furnace here.
Yeah.
we could get rid of the one that's dead.
Yeah, he's already dead.
Yeah, but
I mean, I
it
don't know
leaves
if we
evidence
need.
I don't know
or
what the point
whatever.
is.
I don't think and it's not a chore we need to take.
Yeah, sure. But I
They
do
saw
recommend we
our
put them in
faces.
that room. That
Well,
room,
some
just
of our
so they
faces.
don't get out as fast.
Sure.
Oui. Le dessert. Dispersion.
Well then, you three, if you're not gonna cooperate, in you go.
All right, you put them into the room.
Yeah.
It's like a
Before
little
we leave,
jail.
I'll tell them to. While they're in there, you'll have plenty of time to think about the fact that we could have very easily just killed you right here.
Kane doesn't make eye contact with any of them.
I'm in
right.
disguise still, so this
And I'm
disguise
assuming you
lasted
put the
2
dwarf in there
hours.
too.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
We don't
And
wanna
all this
adopt
stuff
him.
is still in the party sheet, so you guys can take what you want from it.
We could put him down in the basement. He
I
could
take
be.
his
We
unholy
could put him in
symbols.
Cho's quarters. He could be our new Cho.
You
All right.
take. Surprisingly, he does not have an unholy symbol on him, except for
So,
like
does
what's
anyone
on
want
his
that
belt and his shield.
chainmail?
His shield was
He had
unholy
Masterwork.
symbol.
It's in the party sheet. He has Masterwork chainmail. There's also the 2 Tanglefoot pegs, which I'm a little tempted to take, but they're also very heavy, so I don't know. Maybe I'll
But yeah,
take
Fredo, you
one
can
of them.
take like his Asmodean belt buckle. It's almost like an unholy symbol, just not quite.
I mean, his shield has a big old Asmodean symbol on it.
It does.
King kicked that when he found it, but
Does anybody want those potions to cure moderate wounds? Like,
Someone should take them.
somebody should take them, yeah. If nobody else takes them, I'll take them, but like, it's kind of silly for me to hold on to them as the wizard, so.
I'd say
maybe
the martial
Caleb.
character should
I
take
have
them.
2
Caleb
light
and,
potions, and I can also swift action lay on hands myself, so maybe one of the other melee.
So Caleb and
And Kane.
Leon.
I'm fine.
I'll take
But
one
thank
then.
you.
All right, and then
And then
Caleb.
Caleb probably should take the other one.
Yeah. Feels different playing a range player and not having to get in melee and take it all
Yeah, it's
damage.
nice. It's nice, right?
Yeah, it's refreshing after playing a melee for so long.
Yeah, that's why I played melee in this game. Did we say I could have the chainmail, or did someone else
Yeah.
want that?
You can take that too, as far as
Okay.
I'm concerned. I don't think anybody else.
Yeah, you'd take.
I don't need the. Did you say
Take
the
the potion.
potion was the other thing? I don't need that.
No, take it.
I literally have 3 cure light wounds potions on my sheet right now.
Yeah, fine.
So I
I'm
don't
taking
need
2
it.
potions to cure moderate wounds for some reason.
Like, give it to like
I'll take one.
Leon.
I'll hold on to one.
Alright, I put it back in the sheet then.
What
back in
kind
first.
of chainmail
take
is
that.
this?
Just a masterwork
Oh,
chainmail.
well, it's just masterwork. It's nothing magic. But if you want it, like, it's a +1 AC bonus for me, but it's not like a huge deal.
Well, I'm wearing scale mail. I don't want chainmail.
Yeah, so am I. I mean, it's +1 AC bonus, same as me.
Yeah, but
But worse armor check. Actually, no, it's probably this equal.
It
Because
is
it's
worse
masterwork.
armor. Well, it's masterwork, so it evens out. Yeah.
Yeah.
It is 10 pounds heavier.
How do you
if that
how do you
matters.
but it was
transfer
tainted
the
by
item to your
Asmodeus,
sheet?
so
It
Caleb
has
takes
his
it then.
symbol on it, probably.
Just on the belt
You
buckle.
just-
You can remove it.
You just grab the item
Yeah,
and you
okay.
drag
I
it.
definitely won't wear it if
You
it
can click on the
has
little
Asmodeus'
eye, hold
symbol
it, and then drag it.
carved into it.
Drag it into your inventory.
There
There
we
you
go.
go.
I
What's in
wasn't
there?
clicking the eye.
Yeah, it's the
Okay.
eye you have to hit.
Then otherwise,
I don't take his belt buckle.
I don't
If he
know.
doesn't have an unholy symbol, then that's fine. But I don't take the belt buckle.
If you won't, then Leon will, just as like a prize of war.
Sure.
And I'll put
And how about the other stuff?
belt buckle.
I guess the
Secret, what's
composite
your
longbow might be
bow?
useful on Caleb or Freedom.
That's
They
what I
already
was
have a
thinking.
ranged
I took
weapon.
the armor, so I think maybe Freedom should take that.
Huh? Take what?
There's a
The
composite longbow plus 2
+2
strength.
strength.
A
Yeah.
longbow. Oh yeah, I'd rather not have the short bow. Oh.
Yeah. Okay,
Yeah,
so yeah,
it's probably pretty
you
good
take
for you.
that.
Does anybody
You get on
want the
either one.
And
composite
then,
short bow?
no, I'm good.
Short
your
bow?
old-
Yeah,
your
I
old
would take
bow?
that.
Yeah.
I was gonna say the heavy mace for Leon, but he's small. Forgot.
I'll take the
And I
mace
have
as well.
Kane's old short bow, I think here. So
It is a nice mace.
they
It
don't
doesn't.
have
It
a
doesn't have
ranged weapon.
symbols on it, right? That mace.
I can use it without proficiency. It's
Unlikely.
fine.
Yeah.
Attack with
Okay. Good.
Let's
Do
see.
it.
I take a penalty. It's a bow, so I take a -1 penalty
Heavy
for having
steel
8
shield.
strength, and non-proficiency is another -4, or is it -3? I can't remember. I think it's
Now, as a
-4.
paladin, I
Yeah,
can't
cast a
use a
spell
heavy
to make you
steel
stronger.
shield and
You can use, we can give that short bow
cast
to
spells,
the
but I can't
Tengu
cast
or
spells
someone
yet,
that
so it
needs it.
doesn't matter.
Yeah, heavy shield uses up your offhand, so you wouldn't be able to cast spells with that hand.
But I can't cast spells right now anyway, so I guess it doesn't matter.
Basically, yeah.
Can you use
I'm
Yeah,
a
but
gonna
heavy
you
take
take
that
shield?
steel shield for now. Yeah.
Okay. It has a. I mean, it looks like
A
what it looks like,
giant
but you could
symbol.
always. But you could get rid of it. You could put something over.
You could
Right,
paint over the
Oh,
Asmodean
jeez.
symbol.
I'll have some
It's
crafter
painted.
work on it while so I won't use it right away, but I'm gonna confiscate it from him.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we're gonna put it in the evidence locker for now.
Yeah.
I'm gonna.
Okay.
I'll take the other Tanglefoot bag.
All right.
Cool.
Yeah, I didn't want to take more
That's
than
your
one really
old short
because
bow there, Kane.
yeah.
No, I think that one's someone else's because I've only had this one bow.
I thought you exchanged the short bow for the new
No.
bow.
No, you
Okay.
started with a
No,
horn bow.
I started with the
Oh,
horn
that's
bow.
right. Maybe it's someone else's then. Maybe it's I don't know.
That would have been mine.
I'm pretty sure I got that from someone. Oh, I got it from you then.
Yeah.
Well, it's there. You can have it.
Nah. I mean, if you want, I'll carry it.
Like I
and
said,
put it in
we
the
can
evidence
put it in our
locker.
armory.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah,
we're
we
just
put it
gonna
in
sell
our
it
armory.
the next chance we get for a gold or whatever. Or
We
give it
can
to
leave
a
the
group.
short bow with this dwarf, but not leave any arrows. Be like, here, we left you a weapon.
No, he doesn't even deserve that
Yeah.
much.
We could give the short
No,
bow to
we
one of
have-
our teams.
Yeah, we have teams to armor, and
So,
Okay.
give
there's like
weapons
no
to.
paperwork, nothing.
We lock them in there, and we give them a bow with 1 arrow. And be like, all right, you're locked in here.
We should
I don't know if
probably
it
get
works
going.
quite.
Get out
I
of
don't know if
here
it works
before-
quite as well as like a gun with 1 bullet, but
Uh,
yeah, I like
Yeah.
Doug's idea.
A crossbow with 1 bolt.
That'd probably be more equivalent.
Gotta use your toe to pull the trigger.
You're like sitting there,
Okay.
like with the you put like 1 person locked in there, and you're like, here's a bow with 1 arrow. Like, what am I supposed to do with this?
I'm carrying a
It's
lot of
pretty hard
stuff
to
in
pull
my
an arrow on
bag
yourself.
and a couple of extra weapons and whatnot. So I'm gonna
Yeah.
try to use my cloak of
Alright, let's get out of
Elvenkind
here
to be
before,
as stealthy as I can as we leave.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
I actually do need you guys. I do need to roll a
Oh,
random
no!
encounter here.
Shit.
I'm going
see
to
if shit happens.
I'm gonna whistle inconspicuously. Nothing going on here. Just old Hector Holding.
Because your notoriety does go up. I need to roll a 1d6.
Yeah, just old Hector Holding
He
here.
goes up by 5 points.
doing his normal walk around the town. Surely you all know Hector Holding. He's not someone
Yeah.
that just now appeared
Never
in the
seen him
town
before.
All right, so
an
you guys
hour
now
ago.
have 5 notoriety.
Dang,
beans.
we're awesome.
I don't know if that's I don't know what the scale on these, so I'm sure it's fine.
Yeah, you guys don't know. The only thing that I can tell you for sure is if it gets to
It's more than
100,
4.
then Thrune cracks down on you and people you know start dying.
Oh, geez. You shouldn't have told us that.
Now we're gonna get it up as fast
Is
as we
there a
can.
way to lower it? Like, or does
There
it?
are ways to lower it.
Yeah. Does it decay?
Not by
Or,
much,
like, lay
though.
low? Yeah.
Yeah, if you guys like lay low or utilize some of your teams to do it, then
Yeah.
you can lower notoriety.
Yeah, I kind of wish you didn't
Gotta
tell
bring
us
the heat
the
down.
exact 100 number. That's kind of metagamey.
Well, we
Ah.
don't know our exact score.
I guess at that point, that's like when posters all go up, but like we wouldn't know that.
Yeah, but you get a sense. The thing is, you'd have a sense in character, so that's like a kind of a shortcut for conveying that you're.
I guess.
I don't know. Like that's the way I look at it. Like when you're in game and a GM tells you that something has DR5, like sure, your character doesn't know that they have DR5 specifically,
Yeah.
but he would have a sense about how difficult it is to damage this thing, and like that's just a shortcut for
Yeah, fair enough.
like describing an abstract idea that your character would kind of more intuitively understand, perhaps, but not be able to put words to.
All right.
Alright, you guys flee the salt works.
Yay.
You guys don't have any random encounters here.
Yay.
Yeah, let's make sure we don't leave any evidence behind. No hairs and things, right?
It doesn't matter.
It
They
doesn't
already know.
matter.
They're going to go back
We left
and they're going to say
survivors that we.
they're going
I
to be like,
know.
there was this crazy paladin and this fucking maniac with a scythe.
Yeah,
Like they're gonna know
And a
about you
gnome
guys.
throwing
I know.
explosive.
No, it was a fat halfling because he was
Oh, fat halfling, that's
Yeah.
right. He's disguised.
He was wearing a disguise, so at least Leon might be relatively safe. Although at some point they might be like, is there really a fat halfling and a gnome that both throw explosions all over the place in this town? And they really haven't met each other. I think they're really not related in some way.
Well, nobody has seen me as a gnome yet throw an explosive.
No, okay. You've been careful about
Right.
it.
Right.
Yeah.
Alright,
Or
what
a
do you
half
guys
orc,
do?
or a half orc that carries a big ass bow on his back.
I proudly return home with all this extra shit I
Likewise.
have.
To the wasp's nest.
Yep, you guys can go there. That's kind of like your safe house
Yeah.
right now, your base of
For now.
operations.
Yeah.
Maybe we can sell some of this stuff so we can get disguise kits for the Tengu. Because they wanted 2.
You could.
Right?
3 probably.
Yeah, something like that. Let me see.
I'm not sure I want to keep this shield.
Yeah,
Maybe
they
we
would
can
like
sell
some
it right
disguise
away
kits.
before word gets out.
I mean, even one disguise kit among the 3 of them is good for, 3 uses.
Right. I
Also,
believe.
you could just unmark the shield, like take off the unholy symbol and then sell it.
But
Yeah,
you
sand it
could
off.
give them,
I
you
don't
could
know how to
spend
do
money
that.
on arming them with better things.
We give them.
Basically, you guys have given them 100 gold worth of stuff right now.
Oh.
If you give them 150 more, then that's the requisite amount to upgrade them to
So I
the
can give
next
them
thing.
these items
I
as
also
a value.
I also think that after like a certain point, maybe not right now because we kind of need the money ourselves, but at a certain point we should do like 10% from everybody type of thing, like as if you had like a greedy person. It's just set
Hey.
10% aside for the like Silver Ravens account. Like even
Yeah, you guys do have a treasury.
yeah. Like I know eventually we'll probably be coming in on cash, but even like have that set aside for like emergency fund.
Hmm.
Yeah, use the cow formula. His formula is give it all to cow though. No emergency fund for anybody else. It's all his.
Yeah. So to the Batcave we go, and we can definitely consolidate our items. Liquidate the stuff that we don't need and that our teams don't need.
Getting the Fushi sisters to the next thing would actually be pretty good. It makes them, let's see. I don't remember what the thing is called, but their action becomes securing safe houses. So, yeah, like if you guys need a place to go, like in the wake of like one of your outings or missions, they
Like
can
this.
get you a
If we
place,
had the
yeah,
fleet.
to lay low if you can't make it back to the wasp's nest.
Or
Or
if the
don't want
wasp
to,
nest
or
becomes
don't want to.
compromised.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Or don't
Or
want
if you
to
just
draw people to it. Yeah.
Well, so we need how much gold to fuel that?
100 gold more would be able to upgrade them.
Okay, so let me just drop things that I don't want. We're gonna try to deface that shield before we sell it, but
Yeah.
Yeah, we spent some time with some sandpaper and scrape the paint off.
Some acid splash castings.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. I guess is it just painted on the shield or is it actually carved
I
into
think
the
it's
shield?
painted on there.
Okay, yeah. Then that should be fairly simple to remove.
Okay, so you guys are gonna sell that?
I think so.
Okay. I'll just liquidate it right now.
I don't know if all this stuff's gonna have a value on the item parcel though. Like hide shirt looks like it's a custom one.
Yeah, I kind of did a custom. Sorry. I was just,
Yeah.
that's
Is that
the one
armor?
thing that, yeah.
you can
Yeah,
pop
that was
its
a hide
price
shirt.
in it, and then yeah.
How much is it?
Oh
Think
gosh, what was
15.
it?
I'll look it up real quick.
Okay. Well, I put it in there.
Yeah, hide's normally 15.
Oh yeah, we
Right,
fueled
there you go.
them. So everybody, wait, how?
Yeah.
Hide shirt,
If we just
hide
need
shirt.
100,
There's five
everyone
of
just pays
us?
20 from that. Yeah, so everybody
Yeah.
just pays 20 from that 38 there. Then that'll cover the
Yeah,
cost to
that's it.
upgrade their equipment to like give them the disguise kits and things that they need.
Sure,
So I'll do that.
I'm
I'll
down.
subtract 20 from my total.
Same.
Okay.
Same here.
Minus 20 gold. Done.
How do I do that?
By
In
changing
your
the number on your
inventory,
sheet.
you just change what the number
Well,
is. Be careful though. Make
I meant
sure
like, how do
you.
I add it to the party parcel
You,
or
it's, you don't
Oh
need
yeah,
to.
I don't know any way to do that.
Oh,
What are you
okay.
trying to
Since
do?
everyone's doing it, no, I guess it's not needed right now since
He was wondering if he
everybody's
could like
doing it.
drag the money into the party sheet or something, but I don't know any way to do that.
Oh no, just subtract. The game master doesn't need
Yeah.
your coins.
Right.
Matt wants to collect the coins though.
However, if you guys do want to put money into your rebellion treasury, let me know and I'll add it into the spreadsheet with the information.
Alrighty.
You can take whatever leftover pennies we have and put it in there each time. Yay.
All right. Yeah. What do you guys do? What do you guys do next?
I vote that we lick our non-lethal wounds until nightfall.
Hmm.
Who is non-lethal? I'm minor lethal.
Oh, okay.
Freedom got hit for, or no, Leon got hit for non-lethal, I guess, but
Hmm. It's probably because you
that was
don't
it.
wield a deadly walking stick like I do.
Yes, which is now a wanted walking stick.
Nah, it's fine.
Okay. It's becoming a famous walking stick.
Yep.
I should get a scythe that can be disguised though. That sounds good. A switch
Yeah.
scythe or something. It's on the to-do list.
Are we still on for the night in the Devil's Nursery?
Sure, but I did use my smite
Yeah.
evil, but
Right. Well, if we are still on foot, then I will need to retire for a bit. I might make a potion. We shall see.
All right.
Is that going to be like this actual session, or is that going to be what we do next session, though?
Switch scythe is exotic.
Might be next session because yeah, it is 9:40. We'll probably wrap up
Yeah.
here.
Yeah.
But yeah, this was fun. I'm, the infamy is not great, but we did
I'm
get
glad we came
we
here.
did get some
Yeah.
followers. So yeah, it was kind of cool. That actually worked out nicely.
Ah, I will, however, thank Freedom for taking the initiative and beginning the fight.
I just didn't want him
Thanks
to
to you.
involve more people, but it looks like that's gonna happen anyways.
Well, we tried to
Oui, mon
stop that
capitaine.
from happening, but
Yeah.
yeah, that guy ran off, and
But
realized if
Go
I'd
ahead.
used my surprise round to start casting sleep, I might have been able to stop him from getting away. But the problem there was then I would have been next to the dwarf, and he would see me casting. He might just walked over and whopped me and broke the spell anyway.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's a tough thing. Like sleep's full round cast, so I'll say it can be kind of hard to like. That's one of the nice things. If I had color spray instead, I could have just done that and like, all right, here you go. You're unconscious now. I had open close, but I don't. It says if they're like, if there's any resistance to it, like if somebody's if they open the door and they're right at the door and they're holding it open, you can't close it on their face that way. So it was like, dang, that doesn't quite help. It's also unfortunate he rolled high on the initiative. If he was the only one that beat me on initiative. If it'd been like one of the other ones, I could have slept them too. Although he probably just made the save, so apparently.
So next week we're gonna like ambush. Is that what we're gonna do? We're gonna set up a ruse and
We're
Set
gonna
up a
try we're gonna try to lure the thing that's been stealing people's teeth, the tiefling teeth.
yeah.
I
So
think
who's
it might be
gonna
a
be the
tooth fairy.
tiefling?
I don't know though.
That was gonna be me.
Yeah,
Are you?
he's
Oh
gonna
yeah, you're a
disguise himself
tiefling
as like a tiefling
child.
child.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll need help hiding. I don't know.
I mean, if we're staying still, kind of around the corner. I don't know. Be too hard, theoretically.
I will be making too much noise for them to pay attention to you. I'll
Well,
be
like,
crying.
I'll practice
get
staying
get some
still.
cloth to put between
Ooh,
your armor
I
pieces.
don't know. You can hear like my armor shaking a little bit, like ching, 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 ching.
Yeah, well, we'll put cloth between it. It'll make it quiet. Make it not clank.
Just put silence around us. Somebody got that? Yeah? No? Oh.
We don't have a divine caster in this party.
I can imagine you doing that thing from Infinity War where he's talking about being like so still that he's invisible.
Oh, yeah, from Drax. Yeah, that was good.
Yeah.
Well, you've heard the theories about that, right?
No.
That Drax's race only sees motion.
No.
They're
So when
T-Rexes.
something stays still, they don't see it.
Huh.
Because his race is set. His race is
Yeah.
like they're barbarian fighters. So
Right.
like they're set to see anything basically. So when something just stands still, they can't see it.
Yeah. Guess that'd be why he says it's so deadpan.
Okay, I give you guys experience. Good job.
Yay!
Yeah, that was fun.
Next week, Grim actually told me that he's not going to be here next week.
Yes.
Uh-oh.
So that's
Aw.
So are we going to postpone next week, or are we going to NPC Kane?
you
I
get
typically-
NPC on.
Yeah, I typically run the game unless I'm missing too many people.
All right.
I'm perfectly fine with that too.
All right.
I knew it was gonna happen. I'm going camping, so it's
Nice.
well,
Yeah,
it's-
I don't like
Oh,
to take
fun.
more than one absent person, but because that means I only have 3 people, and that's like 4 is the ideal number. 5 is I can work with 5, but like anything less than 4 is kind of eh.
Yeah, 3. You can kind of do 3, but yeah.
I
If
like
there's
running
one person missing, I
sessions
can NPC one person.
But yeah.
especially right now because it's
Well,
literally
somebody
you
can
can-
always
you
stay
can-
home whenever we have a missing player.
That's the thing too. It's like, yeah, depending on what's going on in the campaign, it might make sense to be like, oh yeah, that character's with one of the other teams. You know, like
Mhm.
It's also
like maybe
like I said,
maybe
super
Kane's
low
actually with the
level.
Tengu. Yeah,
Yeah.
maybe
No, Kane's
Kane's actually
just
with the Tengu.
sleeping.
Yeah,
Obviously. All he
No,
does
see,
is
he's
sleep.
just resting.
Because I
but
think
you
that,
get
like,
what?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's fine with that. And also,
'Cause-
right now, it's not that hard because it's low level. It's literally, oh, he shoots an arrow.
oh yeah, for NPC.
You mean to
yeah.
play him? Yeah.
Yeah, it's. I mean, but yeah, no, yeah. I'm actually gonna try to build, like, start a little bit going towards like being the night guy, like
Really?
going around.
Okay.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah,
Well, Leon has already called you a dark knight in French, so
Hey, I'm gonna hopefully become a Hell Knight too. We're gonna have a lot
no,
of
no, not
nightly.
that type of night. Like,
Oh, 'cause we have the paladin,
darkness
like the
night.
good knight. The
Yeah,
Hell
no,
Knight is like
I'm
a
gonna
darkness
be-
knight. Yeah.
I'm gonna be like sneak around at night, like
Oh, that kind of knight.
Yeah.
the night
You mean
guy,
it's like-
like the dude that does
Yeah.
all the stealth at night.
You're doing the night shift.
Yes.
Yeah, night
So
shift.
we're gonna have
guy.
3 kinds of knights. We'll have the good paladin knight, the dark hell knight, and then the guy that sneaks around at night.
I'm not a knight.
I mean, you're a paladin with the armor. You're kind of knightly.
Yeah, you're kind of.
I'm not a knight.
You're wearing my
but
armor.
don't you want to be
It's
called
any
Sir
any
Freedom?
armor.
I'm not a knight.
Yeah. Well, all
Alright,
right.
that's
That's
settled
the
then.
game for tonight.
Well, good night.
Yeah. I honestly thought of doing the hooded hooded champion. Yeah, hooded champion.
Oh, cool.
It's basically that was one concept for this character. It's basically Robin Hood, but I decided against it
Yeah.
because it has a little different flair. They do peche or do a like swashbuckler thing
Oh, that's
and
cool.
stuff like that instead of favorite enemy. But I
I
was like,
think I once
eh,
tried to buy.
You
Yeah,
say they get
it was
pancake
appealing.
points?
yeah, yeah. It's a hooded
Yeah.
champion.
I think I once
In
tried to make a
Mantis's game, if you call it a
kitsune
pancake
with
point, you
that.
lose a pancake point.
I like it.
But I'm not a swashbuckler, so I can still say it. It's just our swashbuckler can't.
Yeah.
uh, I'm gonna make
Yeah.
a chef character who does swashbuckler things, and he's actually like he's a breakfast chef, and he's gonna have pancake points.
I
Gosh
was
darn
thinking
it!
of doing this character taking the Eldritch Heritage and building up like the Dreamspun Bloodline stuff. Mostly for the 9th level, which I wouldn't be able to get till. I think I wouldn't be able to get to like 13th level or something.
There's a dwarf
But
in one campaign that has the feat that lets you just wield like anything that you pick up basically. Forgot what
oh yeah,
feat that is. And he wields a mithril frying pan and a cold iron frying pan.
Ah, nice.
Oh yeah.
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 got both
Oh, it should have been like
fight
some
demons and devils.
like chubby like house kitchen wife with like an apron and like a rolling pin and an apron. Thing.
Yeah.
You
That
mean
could've been
like
funny.
Molly Weasley,
Uh,
Ron's mom from Harry Potter?
Yeah, I got it.
yeah, something like that. Yeah. Something that you're afraid
All
of
right.
if she turns around and she threatens you to get out of the kitchen and you're scared. Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, the 9th level. I don't. The thing with the Eldritch Heritage, I don't think I get this until I might not be able to get till 17, which at that point the campaign's practically over though. But the 9th level ability is really cool. It lets you you can manipulate the dreamscape of other people, and it works sort of like scrying. Like you don't have to be like next to them or anything like that. You just have to know them or like know who you want to do it to. And yeah, you basically can do like a Inception kind of thing. And go in there and you can alter their memories or implant ideas into their mind,
Let's
or use
implant
just use it to get
ideas for new
information.
proclamations in the Thrune's head.
Yeah, no, you could try doing that too. And there's like saves and they have modifiers similar to how it is for scrying. So like if you have first-hand knowledge of them or you have like a connection to the person, like a possession of theirs or a body part or something, then they get penalties to the save.
Make the Thrune outlaw salt. It is an abomination to the refined palate. We only did justice
See,
by attacking
that's
the
we
salt
should have done that
refinery.
beforehand. Like
Oh,
we
we
should
should
have
have
set
left
it
a
up so that like
message. You're gonna be salty
Right.
now.
leave a calling card.
Oh man.
Explosions courtesy of the salt miners of etc.
Anyways, if anyone wants to play League, I'm gonna play some League.
Nah, I'm gonna go to bed.
Yeah, same here.
All right. I'll see
Are we
you guys
doing
later.
we doing Civ tomorrow?